What's up, y'all?
Hey, welcome back to the Freeway.
It's been a long time, y'all.
Too long.
That's why we call this episode Welcome Back.
Welcome back. So we will be talking about everything going on in the world, from the election to COVID.
To Thanksgiving.
To reunions and reality TV and
sex.
Sex. We love sex.
Welcome back. This is a good welcome back episode. You know, when you're cooking, frying, whatever you're doing, listen to us. And welcome back to the Freeway.
Yeah, so catch us on all our platforms, including YouTube, baby.
Welcome back. Peace.
Trap House Mob.
Jeremy, know what you making that face? Oh, damn.
what's up, y'all?
Oh, we ready?
We back.
It's time! Hey, y'all!
We good.
We good.
We good. What's up, y'all? Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Freeway. We have been quarantined, COVID, the world is shut down and opened back up. Hiatus.
Are we going to take a cheers?
And we back. Yes, we
A
back. We back
celebratory.
together. Hello.
Cheers.
Clink, 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 clink,
Happy New
clink.
Year.
Clink, clink, clink.
But we're like, what, a month and some weeks away from it,
Oh,
though?
thank you, Jesus.
Right, 2021 is here. It's coming.
This year went by really fast.
It went by fast, but
Once
all
COVID
hell
hit,
breaking loose.
That's what happened when you were at home.
Pushed us all the way to December.
It pretty much.
Because
Pretty
we're almost
much.
in December. We're only 2 weeks away.
Right.
We're a few days from Thanksgiving.
Right.
So what y'all cooking?
Child, I'm not cooking nothing, but I am organizing who I want to cook what. They don't know
So you
though
gonna be
that
around
I'm low
family,
key.
or?
Yes, family. Yeah, my father then moved back to Dallas from California, so I need his greens and I need him to orchestrate and make sure the meat be right. And then my sister.
So y'all gonna do it? Y'all gonna do it here?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna do it at my sister's. I need my mama to make the dressing, and her banana pudding,
Okay.
and my
Now,
sister
that
make her
banana pudding
yams.
put you to sleep, though.
And it's good. Can I get a corn?
Put me to sleep. Yes, child. Yes,
get a
child.
corner?
Yes, you can get a corner. And my daddy make his greens. That's who taught me how to make mine.
I love some greens. I'm not a
he
spinach
barbecuing?
person. I love greens.
No,
I love
he ain't
greens.
barbecuing yet, because here's the thing: he sold his last grill, so he is going to get a new grill made, like a big boy.
I can see that.
Like the
yes.
big one you
I
can
can see
stand in front of and work, like the
Yes,
big, like the
yes.
set, like
yeah, he
yeah.
always
Yeah.
has like a big
Yeah.
grill like that,
When I
where
tell
like
you,
we
Tay
all
Daddy-
can
the
fit
big
in there.
master grill.
Yes,
When I
yes.
tell you Tay Daddy can barbecue.
And I've been waiting, child. I've been waiting. I'm like,
And I
Daddy,
mean,
so Just-
was
just
that ribs
rib-
I had and brisket?
yeah, ribs, brisket.
You know what I love smoke
Oh.
though? I love some smoked boudin.
Oh.
That
It is real good.
That
I'm
is
trying
good.
to tell you.
But see, I don't like boudin like that, so throw me some.
love
Okay,
it.
okay.
Like
What is
gooey
boudin?
It's like a
Rice and
Louisiana
pork
sausage.
sausage.
Yeah.
Okay,
St.
okay,
Louis.
okay.
It's
Right,
okay.
St. Louis. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You didn't say nothing
It's
about
like
no red hot
they have it
rippers.
at
I don't
Papa
know.
They have that.
They have it at
It's
Papa Do's.
good, but it
Okay.
fills me up too fast because it has rice in it.
Yeah.
It can be like
yeah.
an entree. We used to eat it for breakfast, and when I would go visit my grandmother, we would eat it for breakfast. It's
With
like,
some eggs,
like
and some
as a
toast.
sausage.
Oh.
When she would cook it on
You don't
the
need no
stove.
grits, no nothing.
Ooh.
My grandma will be quick to pull out there and do some boudin.
So I'm
All I can do.
I'm
So
getting
what
in
you
the,
cooking?
I'm getting in the kitchen with my mama actually this year for the first
So
time.
you gonna now? Have you ever made like soul food before?
I've assisted. I've never been like on program.
Right. yes. You say, where's John at?
Yeah, even
Oh,
with like
John.
when we make gumbo, I've never made gumbo by myself. I'm always assisting her or my
Right.
cousin. I'm doing it
This
with
is gonna be
somebody.
good. Well,
Yeah.
Can you record it?
I am. I'm gonna put it on the gram. I might go
Yeah.
live
No,
because
we're gonna see the Irie place out there to your mom's house. So we can
Okay.
see it live.
Yes. Okay.
well, you know, y'all gotta bring your hand sanitizer and your mask. Cause she
Okay.
ain't been tripping.
She said
She taking tips at the door.
I know that's right. I said, I know you want to come over
She got
me.
the little gun, yeah.
But baby, I don't want that.
But no,
Rona.
seriously, like me and my mom have been cooking together, and it's been real good bonding time for us. She's been
that's
like
good.
taking interest in my interests, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
So we talk.
So then y'all able to really just have a good time and talk and cook.
So
That's
I think
the
we're
best.
gonna do. We're gonna pick up. We're gonna do a honey baked ham.
Yes.
Which is my favorite.
We're gonna pick it up tomorrow, actually, and I'm gonna make. We're gonna make the sides we're doing. I think we're gonna do macaroni and cheese, candy yams.
Yum.
I want to do greens, but she talking about some other. I want greens,
Yes.
and then I'm gonna make a nice diced up salad.
Greens is not that hard, John, if you try to do it by yourself. It's not
Yeah.
that hard.
Yeah.
The thing is, the most tedious part is
Washing
the
them, cleaning them. Yeah.
Right.
clean
Make sure you
part.
clean and get all that dirt off.
And so what I
Yeah.
do, I don't know what you do. I know I put salt in my water
Oh, to kill it.
with some vinegar.
To kill.
To start, and then I start
What
rubbing
does the
the
salt
olives.
do?
It helps
cleaning.
get
It's a
that,
cleaning agent.
Get that sand off.
The sand off.
So, and I normally do it like 3 times.
Yeah, because
I
that's what my
normally
daddy, when he told me that, I
and
think
do it in bunches.
the
Don't do them
upside
all
with
at
him,
once.
yeah,
Like
with
press-
him being a
break 'em up.
chef, it helps because he like was breaking it down to me. He's like, well, they're grown in a combination of dirt and sand,
It's
so
my
you
grandma.
gotta make sure. And
Yeah.
I was like, so when you think about sand on your greens, you right. I want to wash
Wash.
the shit out of them greens because
My
I don't want none of that sand.
Like you wash your hair.
Okay,
My
okay.
grandmother
The
Wait,
bundles-
squeeze it out.
Well,
Squeeze
Okay.
it out.
My family had a farm, so my grandma was really
Come on,
serious about
agricultural.
Yes.
very clean. She said, "This comes from the dirt, baby. You don't want no muddy ass greens."
Yeah,
Okay.
So what
You
you
don't
gotta
want
do?
no pesticide
Right.
greens.
Now my
yeah.
grandma told me when the water is clear, that's how you know they're clean. If it's green, they still dirty. Go put them back in that water, drain
Just
that
do
water
it
out,
again.
and do it again. So
Yes.
with me, my family is just like. My family is weird for like the last 2 years, but really Rona hit my family really hard. So my mom has stayed in Boston. She
So
is
I
not
ain't coming down there
here.
with y'all.
I'm not able to go to Boston, of course, because we have a 14-day quarantine because I stay in Texas, so I can't even be around there.
What?
14
Okay, so
days.
14 days. Is it just going to the East Coast?
Boston, it's Massachusetts and New York State. Hell, it's Carolinas. My mom's in the state of Massachusetts. So I can't even go up there. If I wanted to,
You'd have
I
to
have
go
to
really
quarantine.
early,
I have
yeah.
to go I had to already be in Boston.
Go
last
early,
week
yeah.
Child, right?
And quarantine for 14 days so I can be with them.
That show with that, and I know that that's like in place. I think with Canada and of course like going other places.
Yeah, but
Everybody's been in Mexico lately. Have y'all been seeing?
I've been
Mexico
seeing-
is a
they've
vacation
been
spot.
in Mexico
Tulum and
popping that
Cancun,
pussy,
yeah.
like ain't no
'Cause
Rona.
it's the only place we
You can go internationally. Well,
International.
Jamaica is back open now for U.S. travel.
Child, but they is just out. But don't get me wrong though, all of those. Where's everybody going to? What's it? Tulum. Yeah, I love it though. It's definitely been beautiful. I have no desire to. I don't want to really even fly. I'm nervous to fly.
Well, I'm flying for the first time since Rona. So
Okay,
first
when?
time In December.
Where you going? Right.
Vegas
Yes, Vegas.
for Bear's birthday.
Okay, so
Okay.
Vegas, I've been seeing Vegas been popping too.
Yeah, I have,
That's the
yeah.
second place
So
that
I'm
everybody
like-
been going.
I'm a double mask.
Put you a
You do
shield
not
guard.
need to be double masked.
Get you a face
Double
guard
band.
with the clear
Yes.
And the
face
thing
guard.
is-
Yeah.
I love my mom so much.
Your gloves.
She sent down 100 masks already, like the blue
Come on,
ones.
care package.
And then she made some masks. I said, "Mom, open you a business so we get this money."
Yes.
So she sent me 20.
So come on, supply and demand.
Hey,
Hello.
I'm telling
The
you,
market
you better-
is for masks right
She
now.
No, for real.
Masks, shield guards,
Gloves.
and
Hand
gloves, especially gloves that the safe ones, but also like kind of fashion ones. too,
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to go ahead and be like, what's the mom's name? Naomi Campbell.
And
Go
just
wipe
be a
that
super
shit.
germaphobe.
Yeah.
Because they say, what you got? I got
that
my Lysol
Clorox.
wipes. That's what I got here.
Target by our house got Clorox on sale. They went over there on
You don't
Precinct.
get
It ain't
one.
there no
I need
more.
to get-
I bet you go right there.
No,
right
it was
So
fully
I don't
stocked
like-
the other night. It was fully
I saw it
stocked
the other day.
I mean, like the
I
whole
got the
aisle.
whole
That
thing.
shit was.
But they don't allow us to get one.
Well, you get one, I
One?
get one, and I get one.
Only one. We don't have no toilet paper in our
You know what I would be doing?
We're out of toilet
At y'all
paper.
apartments?
No, baby. I
at
still
the
got
Target.
toilet paper from March.
Oh, okay.
March.
And I
Wait
have
a
wipes.
minute.
We got everything.
Oh. So Clorox, we definitely do that. You know what I'll be doing? I'll be buying my one, and I'll be going to the car, and I'm coming right.
All right,
back.
exactly. I was just gonna say that.
But normally they will have the 3-pack.
Right.
But they don't have the 3-pack at Target. So I'm going to Walmart
Yeah.
and see if they got the 3-pack.
Yeah, the one on Precinct got an aisle full of
Because
Clorox
I'm
wipes.
taking one whole one.
It's been so
Vegas.
weird.
I'm
And
taking
even
them all
like
to
with the
Vegas.
quarantine, even the paper plates I like from Walmart is
Are
always
gone.
sold out.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I don't like
plates.
styrofoam, so I've been falling in love with the.
So
with
you get the
sturdy,
plastic,
yeah.
the sturdy
Yeah.
plastic.
No, I just I have to just buy the more expensive brand, and because I normally will buy like the Walmart will have like 300 for like 10 or 13 bucks.
But y'all know who got
But then
paper
now,
plates
like, I try to
that
have
you
to
wouldn't
find
suspect?
100.
Last resort, Party City.
Party City has a lot.
That is.
I
Smart.
just
We're
went
still
and bought
eating on Party
decorations
City
the other day, and I'm
That
telling you,
makes sense.
Party City place they vary by price, but I'm telling you, the sturdy what you looking for.
Yeah, that makes
Parties,
sense.
if they run out, well, yeah, check out a Party City near you.
Yeah, Party store. Okay, yeah, that's good. It's been just, of course, just ridiculous.
Quarantine is weird.
It's so
It's
weird.
simple.
How do y'all feel this year has changed, y'all?
I'm more cautious than I used to be, especially in my surroundings. Now.
Yeah.
You up here doing all this sneezing, coughing. Wait a minute, baby, what's going on with you?
I know.
At first it didn't bother us. Now we're like this.
Like,
What's
what
going
I
on?
appreciate is, for the most part, is that I have had good interactions in public. I see videos of chaos and foolery, but I have had good, as far as like everybody keeping their distance, no foolery, getting in and out the stores. Like you get out to go to the store, but what's changed for me is that I have been enjoying hibernating, and I
love that.
almost to the point where I'm like a recluse now. I'm like, I can't be around too many folks. I don't be wanting to, except for work, except for G2. Other than that, I don't be seeing nobody.
It's fun. I mean, for me, I caught up on a lot of shows.
Oh, the TV.
TikTok is now my best friend.
Child,
Because you made an account, right? When
I made a
remember
TikTok
when you
account,
made
and
your
it has
account.
cooking videos on it. Granted, have I been consistent with it? No. But this week, since I'm cooking a lot for Thanksgiving for the household, I'll be TikToking.
Are y'all doing y'all doing Thanksgiving at y'all
Like a
house?
Friendsgiving situation.
Friendsgiving?
Oxtails.
Ooh.
I know that's.
Can you make me a
Oxtail.
little plate on the side, just oxtail?
I know, just a little sampler.
Just a little.
Okay, so how about I supported a black-owned little, like chef, and so it's Melanin Eats, and
I've
baby,
heard of them. That's they friends with Don. I think Dawn and them are friends. I've heard of them.
Yeah, but she from St. Louis, but she lives here. And baby, I bought a oxtail plate. It had oxtail, yellow rice, candy
Oh,
yams,
come on, yellow rice.
cabbage,
I ain't
and
yellow
mac
rice
and
in
cheese.
years.
I love some yellow rice.
Oh.
It ain't good for you, but I love it.
That's the
It
reason
was
why I
so
don't
It
eat
ain't good for you, but I
it
love
was
it.
so packed on there. I ate half. I'm gonna eat the other half tonight.
I used to
dinner. It
like
was
to eat
so
yellow
good.
rice
and
with,
it
like,
was
fried
meaty
chicken.
oxtails too.
The thing with oxtails, and this is the reason I hate buying the packs of oxtail, I like to go to Fiesta. There's
Probably
only
got
one
the lick.
Fiesta that has a butcher
Somebody in
mark
Barry?
open. Yes, that one, and
Nah,
there's one in Arlington.
Rosedale, I mean, not Barry, Rosedale.
That you have to go to the actual butcher shop, and that way you can pick your oxtails. So I'm like, I don't want that one. Because I hate the little small circle ones that...
Y'all nobody got time for that.
I might have to
Hook
go
mine.
to,
I need mine. Now I had, she can hook that plate up like that, and I've had
Oxtails
this
are not-
food. I don't want no foolery.
Oxtails are not hard to make. It's another thing that's time consuming. Because
Yeah.
basically you're browning the meat, almost like you do like roast. Or
Okay,
like a
okay.
steak. So basically you brown the meat, take it out. You can actually put wine in it, or you can use like a beef broth, season it real well, put the meat back in. And I like to put mine in the oven. And I have a Dutch oven. So I slide that thing up in there, 2 hours, you open that thing back up.
Okay,
See,
you making
I'm-
me. Y'all
All
making
right,
me
my mouth
hungry
is
now.
watering. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So
But
you
like-
okay? What else you cooking now? Oxtails.
Oxtails. I said the Italian green beans. So hopefully I can find
Ooh.
some with turkey necks and red potatoes in it.
I think I need a plate.
Just a little.
Dressing.
We get half a plate. A big
Fried
plate and half
cabbage.
it, and then you got yours, I got mine.
Fried cabbage, candy
I
yams.
need some fried cabbage.
You know, I've always wanted fried oxtails. I heard they good.
Fried oxtail sounds. Now that one I wouldn't know how to, because I feel like you need to cook the oxtail all the way
And then you fry it.
and
at
then
the end.
refry it.
Yeah.
But I'm scared you're gonna overcook it and then it'll be
Right, with the
tough.
double
Hard and
cooking.
tough, yeah.
So I need someone
Double
to
heat.
give me some steps
Some
and I can
pointers.
follow it. My favorite person to follow is Stovetop Kisses on Instagram and YouTube. So she's good. And she'll make you want to slap.
Sound like we got a
Chef
cooking with Whitney.
I know. I can't
Thanksgiving
wait.
special coming up.
I'm kind of moving into that direction.
Yeah.
Just me and my friend Cece, we just need to sit down and figure out what we gonna do.
Kind of iron it
Yes.
out.
Yeah, so it's coming. Just give me. Y'all may see it in production, hopefully maybe by the end of this year. But maybe
Yeah, y'all gotta hook it up because especially
CC
you
has
gotta
taught me
think.
a whole lot of shit about food.
Yeah, because here's the thing: is for the people that want to start to, especially now, with you not wanting to
To go
necessarily
out
sit in
and-
a restaurant or spend all your money. Like me, DoorDash got so much of my money.
DoorDash has raped
You don't
me.
want to have
Baby.
to.
I like
get
to
it.
cook, and DoorDash has raped me.
Because sometimes
all
I'm like,
quarantine.
open the refrigerator. Do I want to cook? No.
No.
What's on DoorDash? You know.
I said,
it got all
ooh,
my
the
coins.
oven needs to be cleaned out, so I'm not cooking.
DoorDash.
Let me go on DoorDash real quick.
Swipe, 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 and I got the nerve to be having I'll have a mood, food mood, and be like, okay, I got a taste for this, I need that. But no, y'all have to. I think that's important that y'all do a variety of meals and like test the audience and see like the type of things that they need help with. Like with me, as far as like soul food cooking, before like sitting in the kitchen with my daddy. Other than that, it's a lot of stuff that it's like I don't know where to even start on how to make that shit.
Like, for me, because red meat was the hardest thing to cook for me. So,
and I have it all dry and woody.
Stovetop Kisses taught me how to really cook steak. So basically, you put it in the oven first. Number one, I never thought about leaving my protein out for an hour. I was like, that's weird, but now it makes sense. So it can get to room temp. And then she puts that 250 in the oven for like an hour. Take it out, let it rest for 15 minutes. Then you sear it. And then
Come on,
when
sear
I tell you, me and Zip, I made steak 3 times. That thing was tender
Oh
as
Lord, look at
shit.
y'all over there eating that red meat.
My thing is, I don't eat a lot of red meat. But when I saw it, I was like, I want to try that.
Especially if you make it and it's good and tender, that'll make you be like, I need a taste for that. Because we did that. I had like a ribeye from Saltgrass, and next thing you know, it was so damn good. The next day my man was like, I'm gonna need that same meal again, just like that. I'm like, that's fine, baby. I ain't gotta cook it. DoorDash.
What's your favorite DoorDash place though? Mine is Torchy's Tacos.
You know, they just built that one in front of your.
Yeah, that's the one I've been going to.
Now here's the thing, Torchy's. I feel like them high ass tacos.
It's the queso for me. It's not even the tacos.
It's
the
the
queso.
Is that
you
good?
get the hillbilly queso.
The
Really?
I tell
the
you
hillbilly queso.
When I
Hillbilly
tell you-
queso.
Hillbilly
Okay.
queso.
When I tell you,
Hillbilly
it has
queso.
chorizo and then the cheese. It got a little guac, but you can say you don't want guac if you don't like guacamole. When I tell you that hillbilly queso, it's so good.
I'm gonna
Oh,
try some.
Lord.
And my thing is, I'll eat that by itself, and I will tear the whole thing up.
How big is it?
It's big enough.
It's a big portion.
It's a big portion.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try that because I'm
And then
funny
I
about
get a
Torchy's.
taco, maybe a taco.
I like their
But
breakfast tacos. The Wrangler is my favorite.
My favorite is they got brisket taco. That thing
Oh, it
there,
is. I can believe that.
ooh, that thing there is so good.
Oh, that sounds so good.
But them and I'm a breakfast person. If y'all know me, like I love breakfast. Like that's my favorite meal of the day. Even more than dinner, I'll eat breakfast for dinner.
Yeah, I like breakfast.
Because I had oatmeal last night. No joke. So, like, if you really want to, like, a breakfast type of thing, it's this old pancake house. It's in the North Texas, on the forward side. I don't know if they have one on the
You talking about the
outside.
one over by TCU? I already know.
But it's one
University.
closer to us. It's one in...
Old fashioned pancake house?
You made me forget.
My bad, sorry.
In those old pancake house by the... what's that burger place? It's off of Bedford. It's in Bedford. I do know that because they're not that far from my house. Because that's where I've been ordering the most. It got so bad that they know me by name.
Lord.
And they throw in extra pieces of bacon in there because their bacon is so thick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's
Not you
so
getting
good.
perks on
And it's
DoorDash
so
because you
good.
ordering it.
Yeah, so old fashioned. It's either old pancake house.
Look
on,
at you. He's like,
internet.
go ahead and go to your
Oh, your recent-
Why you
recent
look at your-
locations.
Why you go through your history? Let me see. I think my favorite is between like this barbecue spot called Red. What is it called? Red, blue, and hot, or red,
Red, hot, and blue.
You like that?
Yeah.
Is
They
it
used to
good?
have one in
It's
Arlington,
good.
but
They shut a lot of them
Yeah,
down.
I get like
they
a
did.
little-
They
it's
had
like a-
greens. I remember that. They had greens.
Yeah, I normally get
Red,
like
hot,
the
and blue
little
with the little
trio.
pigs. The little pigs are on the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I like the little trio. Like I like the
barbecue's
ribs
good?
and the rib.
You
The
know
ribs,
it's-
the brisket is
now
so
you know
good
it's-
from there.
Tay, you know it's.
I know, and it's still good.
But you know they got a barbecue spot.
It's the original pancake house. That's what's called.
They got a
Oh, okay,
barbecue
okay,
spot
okay,
down the
okay.
street from my house called Soul Man's Barbecue, but I heard it's.
Your soul
See,
man's
Soul
is
Man-
white.
Yeah, I've heard
It's-
it's.
Yeah, and it's not good.
See, no, and you
It's
know
not
with me,
good
you
too.
know
Really,
with
I've
me, I
never-
got the barbecue king in my life. I'm like,
Now, I told you about barbecue place in Fort Worth.
Which one?
No, did I tell CC about their barbecue place?
I missed the ones that was in the hood
It
back
was
in.
good.
Did you ever
It's
eat
in the hood? And
Terry's?
it's off of,
You remember Terry's
that
barbecue
was
that burnt
good.
down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so sad.
Well, it
We
burnt down.
cried.
They never built it back up. But I ate that.
Adams barbecue and
Yeah, I remember Adams. Yeah.
Okay, you know who is not on DoorDash who but have been getting my money is Crab Kings.
Really?
Yes, that's so good to
And
me.
Now
Crab
that's
has been
blame it
yeah.
on Quay.
No, that's crab. That's crab and Queens.
Okay, you know,
Oh,
but
yeah,
y'all
yeah,
know
yeah.
who is y'all know who is good though in Deep Ellum? Crab Station.
Okay,
Never
that
had
is
that.
on my
We gotta
list to
go
try.
together. It is good.
That is on my list. Yeah, if we get
It's
food
just
after
something
this,
that-
we can get some seafood.
Okay, low key.
Some, you know what you wanted? You already had something in mind.
We could go there after this, low key.
That's seafood, child.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's seafood. It's in Deep
I get
Ellum.
that.
Oh,
Okay.
we can go there. Well, cause you know, me and crab legs. I like crab meat, but me and crab legs have an issue.
See, me, I done got good at popping them things.
I'm a
and
crawfish
getting it
type
out
of
there.
person. I don't mind.
am too. Now,
I don't mind.
Catch me in
I'm a
February.
no, I
Catch
don't
me in
do
Give me my
February.
little
Crawfish.
brown give me my little cardboard box with some potatoes, some corn on top, and some
No, you
crawfish
missing with corn.
with a
but
little
slide
with
it
a
in,
little
do
plastic
sausage
bag
in
on the
place.
side to throw this shit in.
Oh, you know who's really good? Is
Yes,
that red? It's called red juicy crab or juicy red crab or something. It's in Addison. That place is so good.
I just want a place where I can get some crawfish, some wings.
Juicy
Okay,
red
I think
crab.
we're too hungry. We
Okay,
gotta
let's
move
get back to the
forward.
task at hand.
We're too hungry.
So
and
Thanksgiving-
I apologize for whoever
Thanksgiving we
listening,
eat.
watching. I know
We
you're
got with
hungry
this
now, too.
mouth-watering
I know.
sensation we got going on over here.
Back to the wine.
We're eating. Whitney's gonna work on something to develop cooking for y'all at home.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna help John. John can actually be our first guest. That would be fun.
Yes.
To see me having to prep it.
And then we can do something
Yeah,
easy
could
like
you be, cooking for Bay?
occasion Alfredo.
Rookies cooking for Bay.
Yes.
Rookies cooking
So
for Bay.
cute. Come
Because
on
I
now.
can bring you and I can bring
Ding,
Premier. Because you know he can't cook. He said it.
Who told you can't cook?
He said it on the show.
You said
Lovers and
Premier.
Friends. He said it. I'm gonna help him out, baby.
You help him out.
Everybody has a cooking spirit in them. We
Okay,
just
but
gotta
as
bring
long
it
as
out.
y'all make sure the food is done, I would like to try it. I like to be there just to try
Like
it.
the
I
Cajun
don't-
The
Alfredo
taste
would be
tester.
good.
Yes,
Cajun
taste
Alfredo would be
tester.
good for you.
You
I could be a
can
critic.
get a verdict.
Yes,
What-
we need a panel of people to just taste the food. Yes,
I just want
we
people
need
because
that.
do you make your Alfredo sauce by hand or you get it from the
Okay, no, I don't make it by hand. Nene
By hand?
make hers fresh.
It's the same.
I know, and the thing is, she's been trying to like for years. It's like I'm
Give me.
gonna just tell you how to do it, and I'm like
It's only
ragu.
And John, it'll be easy for you.
I love it. I'm
They
here
give
for
you
it.
like a little idea. Give you like a weapon in your pocket. That and steak.
Yes.
That
I
and
love
steak.
it. Okay, so then let's
What were we talking about on the agenda? Because
Child,
We're
let's
talking
go
about
into
the
rush
shit
hour.
show of these elections.
right.
Do
Yeah.
y'all want to start with
let's-
the elections first, or do y'all want to start with Real Housewives of Potomac first? Which y'all want to
Okay,
go
no.
hard, or
Let's
y'all want to
start.
go soft?
Let's just. I want to do one alternate.
Okay.
Did y'all watch the verses last night?
I did.
Okay, the versus was actually entertaining.
Because now
I was
who
waiting
won?
for
Who
Okay,
won?
I can't pick a winner.
okay, yesterday, so
'Cause-
this by the time it airs or whatever, but the last verses, so Swiss Beats and
You said
Timbaland
Swiss
verses, they
Oh, the people that run versus. I was like, no,
yes,
they didn't
who
versus.
created verses with Swiss Beats and Timbaland. They basically put on the event for the culture, basically. Number one for 2020, but also for the culture. A friend of mine was posting. He said it's definitely like at least like the top 5 moments in hip hop was the verses between Jeezy and Gucci Mane. And so that happened yesterday. I thought that shit was fire.
It was very entertaining.
It was definitely entertaining, but shady as shit.
Because Gucci and, I don't know, they got queens in their pockets because
Baby.
Jeezy read the shit out of Gucci. He said, I don't have a $10,000 outfit on, but I have real estate. I own half of Atlanta.
That's what
Okay.
Gucci- that's
said
what Jeezy.
This was Jeezy.
Oh yeah, I
was
can see.
I
I guarantee you
Gucci
this.
Man was based on how he got on $10,000. And he like, yeah, don't nobody give a fuck about
But where's the real estate and equity?
that. Right.
I guarantee you, Jeezy is gonna try to do the same thing Steve Harvey did. He's gonna try to branch over and cross over into that TV.
He already
I'm
doing
a
that.
family man.
He on Foxo.
I'm a family
He
man.
on Foxo?
He got his own show on Foxo.
Yeah, he's
Woo!
Jeezy. I'm telling you, he's gonna be he's gonna try to pull the Steve Harvey T.I. car. I'm a family man. Might get a little reality show.
And he got that
little TV
Asian
show. Miss
somebody
Jeannie
on Facebook called him
Maya.
the Asian lover. I just love it. But
See, I don't
Jeannie
mind
Mai,
him. I don't mind him marrying Jeannie Mai, just because I don't find it like he's not marrying a black woman, but he's never down any black women. It'll be different if he was
right. I agree
saying
with that
I
part.
don't like black women.
And then plus, I don't want Jeezy. I feel like the Jeezy fans
But I
who
think
like
Jeezy
are
is
secretly.
attractive.
I think
He's
he
just
is
short.
handsome. I just don't want him though.
He a little pocket sized little rapper.
He is a little
And
pocket
all
sized.
the good rappers
But you know
are
who
short
was?
as hell.
But you know who was fine as pocket size? There's always been fine. He's like a gentleman, like not gentleman, but like he's like a seasoned gentleman in the game.
Who?
I've always kind of had a crush on Big Boy.
What?
The
From
radio
Outkast?
host?
Outkast.
Outkast Big Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like him.
Outkast. You know what?
He
I
got
like Big
the-
Boy. He does.
I can
He's
see
very
he got
them
swaggy,
pretty
always
teeth and them
fresh.
deep waves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, my
You
old
right about
school,
that.
my old school was always Method Man.
Ooh,
That man
yes.
could say.
Method Man. Wait, now
Yeah,
you
he's
see he
like
got his
wine.
body together
He
on
is
Ghost.
fine.
Yeah.
Did you see his sex scene?
No, I haven't.
He got a
Okay, I
sex
haven't been
scene on
watching
Ghost.
I
that.
haven't watched it because I don't like 50 Cent like that.
Well, he got
No.
a sex scene on Ghost. You might want to check it out.
Because I was so.
But that
He done been in the
But
gym.
you know-
See it half naked.
No,
I would
when Book Two-
I would pay extra
when
for
Book
that.
They showed his cheeks.
No, when Book 2 came out, I was watching Lovecraft Country, so I wasn't paying attention to
Well,
it.
so it's about to start over. Start up again. The part 2 of season, whatever season this is of Ghost.
I'll catch up with it. It should be on
It starts
somewhere.
December 6th.
Okay, I'll catch
So.
up with it during Thanksgiving.
Mary J. Blige has been doing her thing though
They
on the
said
cool.
she
Really?
is.
I could believe it because that bitch is ain't she from New
She
York.
giving
Yeah.
bad boy
Yeah,
vibes
she
in here.
knows,
Yeah.
she
Very
knows.
much so, Lil Kim. She
knows
pulled
some
out.
shit.
Yeah, like
old
she
Lil
really
Kim, old
pulled out
Mary
the
J.
OG look.
She
We
went
need
back
that.
to
We need
95
that.
and said,
Even though she don't like being called auntie. Okay, sis.
"You
Like,
are auntie to me." I'm sorry.
child, you are definitely
Taraji,
auntie.
Vivica. Auntie.
Karen is my
TT.
Karen.
TT.
Karen from Real Housewives of
TT.
Potomac is my auntie.
Who?
Karen from Potomac.
Child, that bougie
That's
auntie.
my auntie. That's
Oh,
my
I was
auntie.
about to go there.
But I enjoyed them when they showed when she went home to her hometown where she's from. She definitely showed her down to earth country girl side.
No, for sure. Okay, then let's transition. Okay, the verses was dope. Go on and watch it. Apple
Gucci.
Music,
Shout out to
Gucci.
YouTube.
Jeezy and Gucci.
My thing is,
yes, and they
while we on that-
and they got over a big beef to do this because
Cause I just heard about the
supposedly
beef that Gucci allegedly had killed.
had killed Jeezy's friend,
Jeezy's
but I
best
guess
friend.
Jeezy put like a hit out on Gucci.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
And so
And Gucci went to
and
jail, not feeling like
Gucci
Jesus.
right and Gucci
Hey.
killed his partner, but it's just like
He was a casualty.
But
eh,
my thing was with Jeezy, I listen to Jeezy when I'm riding with my cousins at home.
trapping, yeah.
Gucci was my college rapper.
Club, yes. yes.
Anytime when I thought about it, I said all these Gucci songs I heard at a
At
frat
the
party
club,
or a Delta
or
party.
with us, it was at the club, at the strip club, on the east side of
Yeah, I
East St.
was like,
Louis,
this-
bottom good.
So yeah, I'm gonna be real. I only really go up for the R&B features.
What?
Like, cause I'm like
Didn't you stroll to something?
That's why
I
I be a
do.
little, that's why
I like they. I have to
nuts.
be like in the going out, turn up mood to listen to they like ratchet hood
Not
stuff.
Jeezy.
So,
but-
so you don't know all the words, then.
Right, but like on the R&B
Like
features,
Fellowship?
like Jeezy, what is it? Spotlight with Usher and Gucci. Leave 'Em Alone. Was that Neo and Jeezy? Like I be on
Okay,
those
and then
type
what
of
is,
things.
Because I think Gucci did something with like Miguel and then
Yeah.
one with Bruno.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I can
And
see
yeah,
that.
he was on the remix to 24 Karat,
Yeah.
and then
Right.
he was on Party with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
When he first got out,
Right, right.
and then Jeezy's been on a couple things with a couple people. I know he was a Neo. That's the
Yeah.
main one that comes to my mind when I think.
But
Yeah,
when I think of
So
Gucci,
I can see that though.
Yeah.
And you know what?
That's
didn't
in my
play-
spare time,
But you
but
know
when
what?
I'm with
they
my
didn't,
friends,
they didn't really
it's
play
turn
none
up.
of that music. They
not
kept
even-
it
they
real.
haven't
They
got
kept it
deep
real
in it.
trappy.
Yeah, I was like, you missing.
But
some
you know what my
catalog,
song
some
was?
parts of the
Some real
catalog.
like commercial
But
stuff. They
Gucci
kind of
gave
skipped
me
that.
Gucci gave me from 2005, my senior year, all the way to.
I was just finna say, you know what my song
No,
was
for
in high
sure.
school by Gucci?
What?
I Think I Love Him.
Oh, they played
Nigga, you
that.
don't love me.
They played that.
Nigga,
But
you
then-
don't
but
love
they
me.
didn't play the
Nigga, you
Susie
don't love
verse
me.
Yeah,
though.
they play Susie
Yeah,
verse.
they-
It's Susie and Gucci think I love him. That
Okay,
sucker
we
think
ain't
I'm
gotta-
loyal, but I fuck with all the
You
hustlers.
can't
It
say all
was so
that.
good. No, but it was
Keisha
real
come
good
on-
and
come on to
ratchet.
us with my money.
And,
Okay.
and it got a little tense there for a second.
Yeah, it got a little
But-
tough when we got everybody on the
I
phone.
was
We got
like-
scared. I said,
They were like, woo. And then the thing is, they did it at Magic City. So they
That's
had
why
like
I was-
two big ass
I saw the big chairs, yeah.
And then they had their little entourages on the side.
Was,
I was
I
like,
think
these
them-
niggas
the
look like they
DJs
ready
now
to
the
So she
go.
was like they
DJs
strapped.
You know, the DJs were being messy.
Oh, yes, because they was
The
like,
DJs
oh,
was-
They was throwing shade.
They were throwing shade back and
Yes.
forth. I said, y'all
Yes,
gonna make
on
Gucci
top
look-
of
So it wasn't like that subtle undercover shade like Brandy and
No,
Monica.
it was very
direct.
obvious.
It was on the table.
Very
on the
direct.
table.
So was Keisha and Jeannie there or no?
They didn't show them if they was.
You know Keisha pregnant.
Yeah, 'cause they're having a boy, right?
Yes.
Yes. That's
But
gonna
the
be
baby
cute
gonna
for
be
them.
hiding. We ain't gonna see it anyway.
Yeah, but it'd be
All
cute
they
for
They
kids
them.
might
are
show
gone.
them. They might show them one day,
All their
someday.
kids are gone. We don't know none of their kids.
Well, the
Right
kids were
about
in the
that.
wedding though.
We
Her
don't even
kids
know.
were in the
We don't
wedding.
even know what Gucci kids look like. He had the
Gucci
kids
got
before.
kids?
Yeah.
Gucci look like a baby daddy. Let me not
And
ask.
Keisha
He
got
kids?
Keisha got how many? 3?
Two. This will be
Two.
her third.
2 in
She has a-
Jamaica.
she has a daughter
Are they
and
in
her
Jamaica
son.
or are they with them?
I think their kids is all with them.
Yeah, now I think
Now.
so. Before
We haven't seen them.
No,
I
they
don't
were in
know,
the wedding.
child.
If you watch the
I
reality
need
show,
them-
they did show them
No,
on
I
the.
need them to have an
I tried to
actual-
start watching it, and then you know what it is Keisha K. Where I don't like her voice.
I don't either.
I like her, but
I
I don't
like
like
her-
her
how
voice.
she go-
I like her
And-
money mind. I like because
She
she
a
was
hustler.
a hustler.
That's
And
a
she and
hustler.
a lot of girls would have blew that money off that Gucci told her to keep. She flipped that
She
shit
flipped
3
that
times.
But that's because that's the good thing.
And
is
she got
because
into
she
stuff
not a,
that is that are they're not necessities, but they are modern luxury necessities.
for sure.
Cosmetics,
I love how you put that
modern luxury
Yeah.
necessities.
Yes,
'Cause you really
that's
don't
so
need it, but you
true.
need it.
She
But
had
you
her.
need-
She put her
Okay, 'cause I
entrepreneur cap
can't-
because women gonna need a lip gloss. They gonna want to beat face and they gonna want to
Okay.
be body.
Okay, and
My thing
Yeah,
is-
I can tell my
waist.
waist trainer is a KO waist trainer.
Okay,
Keisha was
honey.
very smart with that money. She looked like
Yeah.
she said, like, let me think. If Gucci come back out, what if he don't hit
How do
like
I
he did?
maximize?
Right.
He
Right.
said so. Let's make
Maximize
sure
and
that we
minimize
still have
cost.
the
Yes, yes.
Same type of money.
And the
that
thing
we
is,
had before
and
you
they are
went in.
super luxe people as far as like the money that they
Hell,
spend.
they should
and
be brand
designers
ambassadors
and
for
cars.
Gucci, the house of Gucci, because
He
they're
really
always
should,
in
'cause
it. They
all the
always
time.
in it.
All the time.
I feel like
Them
now
are
with
Louis.
Gucci making making their transition and becoming more aware, you know, socially and culturally aware of the black folks who wear they shit. You know, I think that they I could see that happening.
I think her husband might be with the shit too, because a little later this season,
He gonna
I
get
know
into it with
he gonna get it
Candace's husband.
with Chris and
Oh,
Ashley.
who's Chris?
That's Candace's
Candace's
husband.
Yeah.
husband,
And
yeah.
then
Oh, the white
and then
man.
Candace.
White or
They
light
both
skin?
white.
And Candace and Ashley, yeah,
They both
but
white
Chris
men.
got Chris allegedly has a brown penis per Candace.
so
So.
nasty.
But is he?
But-
is he mixed?
No, he's
No, he
full blooded
child.
white like
He
John.
white.
B.
He just kind of
full-blooded
like a
white.
little John B. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
John
John
B.
B.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a little Robert Thick.
Right. But he ain't fine like them though. But he
I
got the
think he's
he got
nice
the flavor.
looking.
He got nice money.
He has a cute. He has a cute coin.
He got
He got some coins.
She's a singer, right?
Now
but
remember
all
they
stayed
had
in
staying at the
townhouse.
mama house, right? Yeah.
And
I
now
thought
they
they
stay
had
in town.
moved.
No, they
They're
still
the
at the.
town.
Well, I don't know
But
if they moving later.
I
but
really
they right
think
now.
that no, but seriously, back to that. I don't care what CNN you sit on. I don't care what panel you sit on. I don't care what Good Morning America you welcome everybody to every morning on a televised set.
Yeah, because they tried to just really make it real bad. Then they just tried to make it like they just was
We
just
all-
a disgrace to all the black women.
Yeah.
My thing is,
Let's be clear. If you weren't on this platform, if you were placed in a setting where your safety was threatened, your person was threatened, or your family was threatened, and you're gonna react the only way you know how, which is the fight or flight.
Right. And the thing
And
is,
Whitney ain't
you
got
know,
no fight.
and the thing is with
I know she
when
ain't.
Monique said, I know this bitch like to talk slick. I know that she like to get cute. I'm gonna show her today. Today ain't the day. This ain't the day. And so of course, could she
But it
have
was a
reacted
build-up.
better? Yes, it was
a
definitely a
build-up.
build up.
for
It
me,
was a
I was
build-up.
seeing like their friendship breaking apart.
With the Cherie stuff,
Yeah.
you could tell Monique
And
was
Cherie-
tight about
she-
But
that.
that's a bad rumor about she had gotten pregnant by, allegedly they were trying to cook up a rumor that she had gotten pregnant by her trainer and that
Well,
the
that she
baby
was
wasn't
fucking
Chris's.
Ooh.
Oh,
That was
yeah,
that
that's
was that
the
was the
rumor.
second half of the rumor that the baby
Oh.
wasn't Chris's. But this was some shit that Giselle, well, I guess we'll wait this is play, but Giselle had cooked this shit up. That the baby that she just had, that Monique just had, was supposed to be by the trainer and not Chris.
That little baby's so cute.
It looked just like Chris.
Right.
Giselle messy as fuck.
Giselle is so
She the bitty
messy.
baby mama clique.
What? And the thing is, and then you
And
got
then-
with your little cheating ass
but
man and
Monique-
trying to be
Monique
mad
read
because
her.
they kind of like.
Monique
not
read her
like-
like a scripture.
I
She said these vibes are not first or former first lady vibes. that you like used to be a first lady, but then just look at what you're personifying on TV and the witch hunt that you're leading. A lady of the cloth would never.
Right, and the thing is, I thought she was trying to work on being back the first lady, but she be cursing.
New birth is not going to allow her to be the first lady.
She be cursing. She be cursing all. She been, and the thing is, like, she been cursing more. I never even heard her. I didn't remember her cursing before.
I think Giselle. I think she's a beautiful woman, but
she can't dress.
But okay, I'm ashamed to be seen with her half the time. That's what Karen said. I'm ashamed to be seen with her. I just think that she's very bitter on the inside. She's very broken.
When I open up the
and yeah, I just think she'll never be truly. And I think she's still mad that Monique told her that she has 4 homes when she asked her, "You don't have a home?"
You don't have a home. She said, "No, I have 4."
Okay, I think.
And shut the fuck up.
For Giselle, let's talk about Jamal.
Jamal ain't even.
Jamal is at New Birth. Oh, girl, I'm gonna talk to you, girl. Jamal's at New Birth. New Birth is the church in Atlanta, the mega church, the big mega church in Atlanta.
And then, I didn't know Jamal had all them babies. I didn't know he had a bunch of baby mamas.
But my thing is, how many baby mamas he got?
3 or 4?
He got that many. I don't know.
Somebody do some research. Somebody pull up their phone. Figure out how many
pull up a search engine.
My thing is, Jamal's at New Birth. New Birth, I feel like is a cursed church because
is New Birth where the other pastor was?
The raper pastor, the one
that Freddie Haynes. No, I'm not Freddie Haynes. Not Freddie Haynes. Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to say that out. No. See, there I had another moment. No.
Freddie Haynes is friendship with.
No, I know. See,
don't put that man in that.
I know, y'all. Please take that out.
Actually, like the games.
I love it. I looked up how many kids do we have, and then one of the questions that people also ask: how many baby mamas does Jamal Bryant have? He said he got 6 kids, 5 daughters, 1 son, 4 different mothers.
I thought it was 3, 4.
Ooh,
and how many of them went to his church?
None. Because his own kids don't even like him. Not
they don't want them dating each other.
Like,
I thought I liked that her daughters was like
she's
him.
Like him.
I know. I like when her daddy was still mic'd up
and he was like,
and read her. And come on, now, after a certain time, you got to put 2 and 2 together. This man got this many kids by this many women, and you still want to go back to him?
Pop on my clothes.
Child. Nobody got time for that.
So when is it So I'm gonna ask this. Tell you as a woman, when is it appropriate to? And I know sometimes you can't help it, and it's not planned. But when is it appropriate to voluntarily be a baby mama?
Voluntarily be a baby mama? When you grown, like that's just like right now. If I got pregnant, I'm 32 years old. We having the baby. It with married, not married. The baby is coming. Yeah. Is so I would be a baby mama in a sense if I didn't like, let's say, get married before the baby got here. Yeah, I feel like once you grown, then you make a baby, you deal with it. You know, like I think like 30 or older, but I don't know, under 30. You know,
let's take some precautions.
It's like, come on now, damn.
I mean, my mom had me at 28.
My mom had my baby sister at 28. Here's the thing: most people, as far as married, they get married at different time. I love that sound. Oh, you about to make a mess. Most people, if they get, depending on what age they get married and all of that kind of shit, you know, who's to say when you supposed to, you know, procreate and do your thing?
I mean, can I have a napkin?
Sure.
With me, I wasn't playing. Let's get that straight. I knew that from the jump. I'm at college. I went back to school.
You're the fun baby. You was a fun baby.
Wait, I saw your dad.
Did they have Carol Beach when your mama was going to school at UNT? Was Carol Beach a thing? Okay.
You said who?
My mom was.
My mom went to UNT.
Okay,
you know,
so my mom was
this big
back from homecoming. Mm-hmm. She's a Delta. Saw my daddy, which is John's height. My mom is taller than me. I never.
Well, your daddy is 5'8"?
Yeah, he's short. That's why I'm 5'9". The reason why I'm so short, I'm the shortest boy in my family. Like, I have 16-year-old cousins that are taller than me.
But you're not even short. Well, I guess I'm short, so.
But my mom is taller.
Little people click.
My mom is taller than me.
How tall is your mama?
My mom is 5'11".
Oh, damn. She's same height as my
so,
daddy.
With that, I said, "Where'd you see my dad?" She said, "Look, it was one of them nights." I said,
it was one of them
a little liquor was involved. A little liquor curve.
But my thing was, my dad is so damn trifling. Not trifling. I'm trying not to talk negatively about my dad. That's one of my goals for 2020. Because one day, me and my brother are going to come together and get on the same page with my dad. Because he getting old. I don't know how long he's
Right.
How old is your dad?
My mom is 63. So
my mom's same age.
Yeah. Mama. Oh, I said, I can't wait to get 60. If I look like that.
Hey, your mom looks good.
I guess my mama was popping that thing early because my mama is 53.
Child, my daddy's 65. My mom is 63.
My mom is like, well, with him, she was like, I mean, he been cool in school, but granted, anybody that my mom ever slept with or went on a date with or anything of that nature, my uncle somehow beat them up in some past life. My uncle beat up two of my mom's ex-husbands before in life. I was like, so are you dating?
Before they got married?
Yeah, way before they got married. Like, her...
I love that your uncles
his
put hands on him.
I'm going to say him.
Laying of hands.
Right.
Because that stepdad was probably the worst experience I ever had in my life.
Was that the one?
That's the one that...
With the secret collection?
Okay, why did I accidentally run across one of... through the memories, and he was like, yeah, and then I ended up running into my stepdad's porn collection.
That's what I was just talking about with the collection.
Yeah. That was actually my favorite stepdad.
That's the one that had the brother that was failing. His son was failing, but
no, that was still the same one. That's the same one.
Okay.
Both of them had porn collection. I know.
So you exposed both of them. Shit. Oh hell.
But that one was probably the worst, just because my mom got CPS called on her for the first time. I've never been into any situation like that.
Yeah.
To where like my life
because you had to go stay with
my grandmother.
Yeah, I remember that.
They pulled me out of my mom's house so fast. They said because my mom never had that problem.
Because of band camp, right?
It was during band camp.
During band camp because of the bruise.
He choked me out.
Yeah.
He choked me out while I was in band camp. My band director saw it. I'm black. My neck was purple. If he could see that and he's white, problem. He was like, hey, Jeremy, are you doing okay? You know how white people do. Hey, are you doing okay?
Okay, everything going okay at home?
Yeah, everything fine. I told one person, that guy, that's my messy ass. I was like, I had a bad night. The whole bed knew. Now, this is at the Soto, so it was about 425 people in our bed. The whole bed knew. They all told the band director, say, Jeremy's going through something.
Something's going on at home.
Was at the school after band practice.
Baby.
Because they have to report it, you know.
They have to report
because
it.
if something happens,
even
it's
though
like,
school was in session,
it's on school grounds, and it, it's the whole ethics thing. But I think
that's good and that's important, because what that did was even when you was in a space where you trying to protect grown people. No, that's not what's going on.
But who's protecting you? Yeah,
right.
Because when I tell you, this man locked me in my room. One time, locked me and my stepbrother in the room. Didn't even know I was locked into the room until him and my mom were fighting. I was trying to get out of my room. I was locked in my room. I had to climb over the rose bushes to get to the neighbor's house, and then the old woman. I remember this like it was yesterday. Knocked on the door. I need to use the phone, so I called 911. That's none of our business. I cussed that old woman out.
Oh, that's none of our business.
I snatched the phone from she was like my mom's age. I snatched the phone from her. I called 911. If it wasn't for that, I don't know what. But my mom is, she'll do it.
She be knucking and bucking and ready to fight.
She needs to. My mom like to play victim.
When she needs to, yeah.
So she was playing victim, and I was at the front door. Because in DeSoto, you can lock the front door. Like, even if you unlock it with your keys, they still have that. It's like a second lock that you have to use a key to unlock it from the inside.
On the inside,
wow. Okay, no, I never even seen that before.
It was locked from the inside, so I couldn't get it. But my mom got up, and I saw her pick up. We had this big, tall-ass vase. I said vase. In the living room, in the former living room, she picked up, and I saw she picked up and slammed it. I said, "Oh, he gone." I said, "Mom, I killed this man."
Oh Lord, say it's a murder.
And it was just like, what were we really talking about? I didn't told y'all.
We didn't went down memory lane. Well, we were talking about Potomac and the physical altercation, and we didn't do the whole nasty spiral.
I'm gonna be on the young advance.
Come on,
give me 6 more months.
Child, what you gonna be on Earth?
Really and truly, honestly, I don't know my dad at all. My brother knows him better than I do, because he raised him for most of his life. I don't know.
Does your dad live here?
Yeah, he's still staying for work. What we know of. But when me and my dad got into it, he also got into it with my brother. Like a month later. Because my brother didn't understand why he was being so disrespectful towards me. He was like, I don't understand why you're mad. Jeremy was trying to just elevate
out,
himself.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't get it, what you don't get. He said, I don't get what you get. Are you trying to deny that you don't have a second son to somebody that... He basically read his wife down. He said she's big, she doesn't have anything. I was like, oh, damn. But my brother's so nice and so peaceful.
Do y'all have a good relationship?
Yeah, he an environmentalist.
Oh, okay.
He works for...
Tay, put me a little bit more Prosecco in there.
I got you.
Mind you, we have went through already a bottle of wine and a bottle of Prosecco. Now we're on...
I'm doing good. I'm chilling.
You doing good right now. I'm tipsy.
Oh no, I'm trying not to get there.
But anyways, let's pick up the mood.
So let's talk about.
Okay, so with Potomac. Okay, so
what you gonna give? Now you drunk.
Wait. You have to order.
We gotta pass the peas like we used to do.
All right.
So Potomac, what we gonna do?
I'm still tuned in. They just filmed the reunion this week.
They got
And
all yellow on half.
All yellow canary at that.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit bright.
Shout out to Auntie Karen Huger. I love her.
Oh Lord.
She's invited to brunch. She's invited to a
Okay,
day
so
party.
Karen, it seemed like her and Uncle Ben is definitely about to like
Break up.
like they about to break up. Like that could be in the cards.
Him out.
Yeah, she did say she put up some of her money to help him out with that
lot.
last.
She said
The half of
half
of her money. Yeah, $500,000. So, but you know, she got her fragrance
For
and she just launched her own wig line.
for taxes.
I mean, you know, then what's the name? Robin had
Robin.
tax issues.
40,000.
Because they had already been broke before, and then now she got no shade. But it's documented on the show. They remember they friends scammed them. Yeah, she talked about it that it was a close friend of theirs that scammed them.
What school did Robin go to?
I don't know. I just like Robin. I like her chill. Cool
I don't like
vibes.
Robin. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't like Robin. I don't like Robin Cynthia-esque activity.
That's what it is. She
reminds me of like if Nene is
dumb.
Giselle, Robin is Cynthia.
She seems so lightheaded and dumb.
Like
Robin,
because it's like
think
it's like she can't even tell. Like I think she's riding the Monique hate bandwagon because Giselle said we got to be the buddy system on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it's okay to say Monique is wrong, but don't say Monique is wrong because Giselle says she's wrong. Because Giselle got a complex about anybody who has a better disposition than she does.
I wonder what happened at Cynthia's wedding because it's some Giselle left, but they said.
Well, apparently it wasn't filmed.
She said it was because people was taking their mask off.
It was one that was filmed and one that wasn't. Like it was like a 2-part wedding.
But I thought they didn't film the wedding.
One part, it seems like because if you saw Portia had 2 different dresses on.
I like
one
that.
Was
the black dress came from Dallas.
One was black and one was like had all that bling on it. Didn't it?
I saw the one with the black with the fur, like furry feathers with the sides split.
Dresses on. So I think they I take that back. Cynthia said they shot it with their own crew because Bravo said
they wasn't gonna be there. Yeah.
I see.
That's
Okay.
So Cynthia ended up using her own crew and sending the footage to Bravo, which I feel like Cynthia should now be compensated because that same money that you're gonna pay them, now you need to pay me.
I hope she working it out. Maybe.
I don't know about Real Housewives of Atlanta. It looks boring to me.
I know Tanya allegedly had stopped filming after the whole sex
now I do want to see
debacle.
that. I just want to get down.
They were trying to say that her and Portia slept with the stripper for Cynthia's bachelor party.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
I think she didn't back off
when they
filming.
gonna know
Hey, but the stripper was fine.
90% gay.
I think that one is straight. I think he's straight. He was on Chocolate City. I think he's straight.
Is that one of the ones that she called gay?
No, who called gay?
Vivica.
I don't think so. No, I think she was talking about maybe like Genuine them.
Vivica was calling everybody gay on that show.
But she was eating 50 Cent's booty, so hell.
Wait, what?
Allegedly.
You don't remember that? Ain't no alleged that. She said that she did eat that man booty.
She said he likes his carpet munched.
So is Cuban is licking butt over there?
Who's Cuban?
His girlfriend.
Oh, the little Cuban girl, yeah.
She's pretty.
She is gorgeous. He just bought her a Birkin. Just bought her a Birkin.
Yeah, a few purses actually for her birthday.
She probably is. Ate that ass right up. Like a sweet potato
But so
pie.
one thing that I guess we are gonna have a little sex talk tonight. We
stuff
sidebar, y'all. I don't understand why girls is participating in anal sex when y'all got whole coochies.
Oh, because
My thing is,
I gotta take my jacket off for this.
Let's talk.
I don't understand.
Tell me
Okay.
I understand. I don't know why John don't understand. I
They
get
got
it.
coochies.
I get
Okay,
it.
wait. You got to think about. Okay, so
Okay, because it's connected to the prostate. What only?
right.
No.
So let's go back for a second. So me,
I was just like,
I
shit.
don't like a bunch of anal play.
Have you ever had anal play?
I have. I just
Lubricated
both
or non-lubricated?
John, why
I'm
would you
just
do
playing.
that?
I'm playing.
Granted,
I'm just being. I'm being funny. I want to laugh.
granted, if y'all already wet, it's not that much work. Us on the other hand,
Baby.
it
No,
don't
no,
matter.
no. But even if you already wet, you still need to use some lube. You
Just a
still
little bit.
that you need to.
You say that. I'm recommending.
Child, my eyebrows. Child. I'm not really into that because that just is too much for me.
I don't understand.
But no, but you gotta think about it. Just like how there are spots for y'all, there's spots for women in those same
So
places.
is that a spot for y'all?
It could, yeah, it could be. You can come from that. So it's just, I think that some like to have the variety, and you got to think about some women like me. Luckily, I ain't got no kids, so my little kitty is still right and tight.
It's intact.
Once you done have some babies and stuff, I'm pretty sure that it's probably it could
It
be a
needs some
little
rejuvenation,
loosey-goosey,
yeah.
and then you want to have that variety in the bedroom. So I know a lot of people that are.
So wait, is women douching now?
Yes, women always douche.
Well,
They
in they
always do
booties though.
But yeah, but yes.
So they ain't no douching.
I mean, I would imagine as far as like preparation, they probably would. What I will say is that the only time that I have gone down that road and actually was able to like halfway semi enjoy it, I had basically already did like an enema for a drug test because I was already like smoking that stuff and I was trying to smoking that stuff. That's not correct.
And purify the
But,
body,
right.
yes.
Right, so I was getting my 420 on, and so with that, I was doing the drug test. So I was like drinking all the cranberry juice, trying all the little remedies. I figure if I try everything, then it'll
flush your system.
It'll do something. And so it came back almost like inconclusive, and I was able to kind of still get the job. But long story short, because I had already done that, and then we had got the drinking and smoking, and the next thing you know, we tried something we weren't supposed to try. But I did that once that time, and then I was like, okay, I'm cool.
You had a birthdays and holidays moment.
Pretty much. And with somebody that was at the right small size to do that kind of stuff.
Oh, it wasn't gonna go that
I could
deep.
imagine nobody.
It wasn't gonna go that deep.
Thing.
Okay, you say.
But
Ooh, when I tell you,
so I don't know how y'all do that because my eyebrows.
see,
not.
it's not that bad until you hit that second wall. So it's like,
Oh, child, this baby said the second wall.
Come on, the second wall.
so okay.
My eyebrows.
The second hole
Make
So
me,
this
make me sweat.
is your
Picture this as like the first one. This is like the main entrance.
You talking
So
about that,
you
the
think
booty
you're doing
hole.
something, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a second wall here.
when you really
you gotta get by.
that
That he
you
can
when you
get in.
when you really
When he
you
get
can
really
tap
get
in.
in.
You can tap
Once
into.
he
it.
tap
So
it.
once you
Once he tap it, it will open up, and if he gets in there, it's a wrap.
I think that's what leads to the prostate.
That's what leads to the prostate.
Yeah.
But the G spot of the male.
Is it in
right,
there?
look at you.
It's
You need some
kinda-
more. You need
it's
some more
kinda in here.
objects.
But see, there's a part
Right,
where
where is it?
it's in there.
Kinda in here.
Wait, Whitney, show the
So
people.
so
Show
is,
the people.
Is it
It's
after
in
the
So
ball?
this is the first hole, and then this is the
The
second
second.
hole, and then these
So you
little.
really probably should turn
and you
it the
see
other
these.
way.
Wait, and these little inner linings are the G spot cords.
Oh,
Look at the champagne court. I'm just learning
you
that.
never knew.
But my thing is,
That's
if
the
you in the
nerves
right
of the
mood-
G spot.
If you're in the right mood,
Because
if you're
it's
in the
either
right
gonna hurt or
mood,
feel good.
it's gonna feel good.
It's-
My thing is, if you put me in the right mood, I'm not. Gonna
I
feel
think
no
sex
pain.
is emotional because when your body is relaxed and
it needs to be.
yeah,
Yeah.
you have a good
definitely can't
time.
do no anal play with just no random.
No random shit.
That like
My
you know
thing
most
is-
you need to be all your senses need to be like all like in a really good space. So you need to be under the influence probably. You need to have your lubrication together.
You know what I've always wanted.
Lubrication is a little bit difficult because I don't use every lubrication. Let me tell you.
No, you better and I think
Spit
that's
is
so
not,
important.
Spit is not lube. Let's start there.
And then
first.
you want
I don't want to do no Vaseline either.
Vaseline is not lube.
I feel like that's
Lotion,
like prison
especially
sex.
Jergens, is not.
Yeah, I think you should do a water-based lubricant.
Come on, water bracelet.
I'm just saying.
Extra
I-
glide
I-
has
Every
worked
sex class I've ever, you have your water-based lubricant
because that's water. Don't use nothing but water based.
because you don't use a silicone-based
Yeah,
other lubricant. Yeah, that hurt. They don't. They say yes.
Oh,
that's
that's
the
good to
reason
know.
why.
That's good to
We learned
know.
a lot Really?
Sex ed.
Now,
Honestly,
Fort Worth education did not fail us in sex ed.
No,
it
I had to
didn't.
get it from Arlington.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
I
I
don't-
don't. The Boys and Girls
I don't
Club.
feel like-
How about in high school we did not have
No.
to take sex ed?
We took
I
health.
didn't-
Well, it was health. Health was combined. I mean, sex ed was combined into health.
that was all Texas schools.
Yeah, that's
Great-
how that's
great
how they
for
were
me.
getting by because we wasn't. They were Texas has this weird clause where you can't talk about sex
Sex,
education
just
in
like you
school.
can't talk about
So
sex.
now they are what do you call it? They are
Child, that's what's wrong
they're
with these kids.
camouflaged and get as health. It was their
My
health
thing
class.
was, I didn't get nothing from health.
They
I
probably
learned
all the
about
kids
sex
on ace
when,
class.
No, I learned about sex when I was 12. I was in the Boys and Girls Club. Thankfully, Boys and Girls Club is triggered to African Americans and Latinos. And we had something called
'cause
the
you-
Gold Club.
Yeah.
And that was for all boys. And the girls had the Silver Club. That's when we learned about sex. And if I didn't know, I learned about water-based
lubricants.
condoms, STD,
Abstinence.
herpes. We said abstinence was an option. It was only 2 sentences. They said, let's keep it real. You can still get STD from oral sex.
You
Stop
can.
playing. You can't get an STD
You
from...
can.
Like our parents used to say, you can get an STD from kissing. You
Kissing.
cannot. When Joanne told me that, I said, Mama, I already learned all this. I showed her diaphragm.
Look at you.
And then they
This
told us how
child.
the girl diaphragm. The thing is, in that, they told us how the girl diaphragm works.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
basically
but
how
yeah,
babies
but
are created.
remember when y'all was asking about the pee holes though, y'all too.
You said I don't know about
Remember?
that.
Remember
Yeah.
when
You
y'all
said I
was
can tell
asking
y'all
about
ain't
the
had no
pee holes?
vaginal
So you
sex.
ain't never had nobody accidentally.
Put
I
it
was
in
like,
the wrong.
motherfucker,
Because
what?
I've had some homegirls tell me that somebody put in the wrong hole, but I guess
Yeah,
they
so
meant
what's
the
the wrong
the
hole?
booty hole.
That's the booty hole.
The booty hole.
That's the wrong hole they're
Yes,
talking about? I'm talking
yes.
about the hole.
Yeah, I had a.
Anytime they said they
The
put in the wrong hole.
I think
'Cause
there's
that-
so
'cause
y'all have like
imagine
a
if you're not having no anal sex, so your shit is, and then somebody accidentally
just woo,
woo, wait a minute.
hold up, foul on the play, flag on the play,
Time out.
offsides.
We gotta
My
talk.
thing was, when I had my first STD test, it was the most gruesome thing in my life.
They put
Oh,
that
yeah, 'cause
Q-tip
they
in
put
your
the-
Q-tip in the
Up
your-
SFA,
up your
baby. I was like,
up your penile shaft. Yeah.
when he pulled it out, I said, "Oh, you about to swallow my mouth?" I opened my mouth.
No, he said
No,
drop
pull
your
down your pants.
yeah. And they don't warn. They just stick it in. They pull it out.
And they don't give you no warning. Ain't no warning.
I'm so happy we don't go through that, but
Ain't
I mean
no
we still
warning.
gotta
But
go
I've
through
heard
like the
that
pap.
the pap. Yeah, I've heard the
Yeah,
pap.
because they
The pap is
basically put a little clamp, so it's got an opening. They put it inside you and then open
it
it up,
expands.
and then they swab
Swab
you
your,
inside, check your shit out, and then they yeah. So, but women have to do that once a year.
if I have boys, they.
Oh wait a minute. They
definitely-
like how until how long?
For how long do you get a pap smear? I mean, every year. I mean, I would imagine. I don't know what's
Do
the
they
age
do it
to
to women
stop.
after menopause?
I think so.
I mean, yeah,
think my
because
mom
you could
still give
still. I mean, because you still need like STD
To check-
testing,
check it.
and then make sure you're like when they do that, they also make sure like your discharge. So as far as like your
Y'all
fluids
y'all
and
pre
stuff,
cum.
it's not pre cum.
I'm just playing. I'm playing. I'm just lightening up the mood.
Just to make sure all your juices ain't got no bacteria.
I think they do
and
because
all-
I think them getting
That's
wet
okay.
is their
That's
pre
bacteria.
cum.
That's pre-cum.
I think them getting wet is their pre cum.
well,
a little bit.
getting wet sort of is like a pre cum. Yeah.
I think we talked about this with.
Cause our penises do that.
Y'all
You know,
just stop
when we
playing.
turned on, our penises
right,
do that.
right,
You know,
y'all leaky.
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
this sticky this sticky stuff
What is this?
If he
that?
bank you right, baby, you'll come on your own.
with no hands.
No.
But that's when you hit that spot. That second.
That's how you get to
Yeah.
that. Once you hit that, see, at first you gonna be like,
and then but when you tap in.
and he opened that tap. 'Cause my thing-
I don't foresee me ever doing that again. I think that one time that we did it successfully and it wasn't so terrible, I think that was supposed to be the end of my story.
How do we
So,
end up on anal sex?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, let's talk about. We ready to talk about the election. Let's get back
We
Yeah.
going anal sex to the
Anal sex, yeah, to Donald Trump. That sounds just right.
an ass for an ass.
Ass for an ass.
So we've been gone. So basically, everybody voted, and we voted his ass out.
We did. Did y'all do early voting or
I
did y'all vote on
definitely
election? I did early voting.
early.
Yeah, I crushed everybody's dreams. I didn't vote.
What?
I know, it's terrible.
Tay.
I don't give a fuck either because
My
let me tell
thing
you.
was-
Let me not say I don't give a fuck. I'm saying like it's done now, but it's because really I had moved and then to get it done, I needed to do it early, but I didn't, and so then like the day of, like when my boyfriend went, he was basically like, yeah, you're gonna have to have like all your lucky
your
he had, like, his
voters registration, yeah.
like all that stuff was at my sister's house. I was like, look, everybody.
It wasn't conducive for you to vote, yeah.
Because we're in Benbrook now. I was in Dallas County at the time.
You've been changing your information.
I no, I didn't like change my ID or none of that stuff yet. No.
You could have went up there and they would just give you a change of address form.
Where?
At the voting poll.
Because he was saying like the day of, and the only thing is with Benbrook, I was thinking it was just gonna be all these like kind of maybe white people, and I just didn't.
See, that's the thing. I didn't go to Benbrook.
Yeah, I still vote over by my parents.
I went to the hood.
I went to TCC South.
Yeah,
but I updated my stuff during the primaries. That's not updating my.
Yeah, I felt terrible because what I was planning on doing was just going down there to vote, and then the day of, I just remember that day, and I was like, I didn't do shit I was supposed to do.
But granted, Tarrant, this is the first time it turned blue in how many years? Like 30? 40. Tarrant County and Dallas County, the first time they both been blue together.
Well,
I thought Tarrant was red though. They were talking
when they did that final count, they turned blue.
Oh, okay. They were talking about
because the Hispanic vote.
They were talking about the suburbs, like the white settlements
what
and
happened,
all that.
yeah, white
HEBs and stuff.
Hispanic vote.
Over. Because I mean, Fort Worth is predominantly Hispanic on the east and south sides. Well, even what side, north side too. That's all them. Yeah,
the black population.
The west, and I want to say they probably finna take the west side.
Because we moved to Arlington. We started moving out to the Arlington, Grand Prairie, the mid cities area. But like with the voting, it was really good. It was very entertaining. It was long as fuck.
On the east side, there were all black proctors. I appreciated that. Like the people that were over it. You know, did you see the shit that was going on in Stop 6 with like the Trump supporters coming up into our neighborhood?
And
they had the AR-15s ready to go over there by the it was right by the Fiesta.
My aunt said, "Do not come over here because the niggas is about to shoot all the white people up."
They had the AR-15s locked and loaded.
But how about this though? That part, I fucking love it.
Because
I love that video.
We have to protect our communities.
Why is your ass over here?
But then over there with a police escort. Why? I'm confused. So the police escorting, but then somebody told me that you could pay for a police escort. So when I heard that, I was like, well they probably racist already. But
they got scared because police know, especially in that area, that Stop 6 on the other side of the Poly. Like Miller blocked Stop 6 from the south side of Fort Worth.
And then don't forget you not too far out of Eastwood either when you get on what is that?
Those are three dangerous neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And so y'all thought y'all was gonna come over there with them Trump flags?
In our hood?
No. Bitch, not today.
The fact that they were already out there waiting on them.
They was waiting.
And then even on election day it was even worse. They said, "I dare you." It was a front line.
I don't blame you.
It was a front line infantry. I dare you come over here.
The day before the election, we went to a gun show and Jacob bought some more damn guns.
But you know it's a shortage. Well, on ammo right now, they trying to say.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's like a damn near ammo freeze because
it has.
Yeah, because me and my
certain calibers.
Yeah,
it's been
and they're out
hard.
because I think what they're trying to do. I think it's available, but they're trying to keep an uprising / revolution from happening based on who wins. They know because me and my dad went to the gun range like maybe 2 or 3 weeks before election day, and we shot good. Like my dad has a .357, so we shot his gun. Yeah, actually did pretty good, y'all.
Really?
You know, I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Don't push me, right? You like pop out.
I'm very mild mannered, but yeah, I think I do want a shotgun now myself. But you can buy silencers now.
No, the thing is, I saw a lot.
No, they are not illegal. They are legal now. You can buy them.
I saw a lot of like young, like black dudes, like even certain like killings. We're gonna get into that, but I saw a lot of young niggas in there buying accessories and different little shit, and I was like, see, that's why, because they getting them guns on the street, but then they also getting them from these damn gun shows. Like even it was a guy outside trying to sell us, like I think it was an AR or it was an AK, one or the other. I think it was an AR, but trying to sell us a gun, and he was like, "Oh, well, I'm trying to sell this for $1,200." My guy was like, "Yeah, I got that same gun at home. I paid $6." And he was like, "But I'm a felon, so that's why they." And I'm like, "You a felon, first of all? So you ain't supposed to be in possession. You bought a gun from a gun show,
and you ain't supposed to be in possession."
But he basically got it, but you paid double for it. So at the end of the day,
he trying to make a profit off how he got fucked up.
Yeah, the guns are still available, and they getting them.
So
but it's the ammo that they shorted.
The ammo is short.
Stricter gun laws. I'm down for stricter gun laws.
I am too, and I think
I'm not against that either.
I think it needs to be a mental evaluation too, because
it needs to, because some of these people are crazy as fuck.
Them backwood ass folks.
I'm telling you, and then the way that like all of what I just thought was just beyond
Pops took me
disgusting.
to Alpine out there in Forest Hill. You remember the outdoor gun range?
Yeah.
Yes, we went. Yeah.
See, I got took out to the country. Baby.
See, I think that's the best place to learn because, like, really nobody. You're not at home. It was a lot of dirt mounds we were shooting into because it's an outdoor gun range, so it's a lot of dirt mounds.
I would like that. Okay, so you had to tell me.
It's out. I'll send you the address. It's in for now. When you go out there, you're gonna pass a lot of Trump 2020s and backwood ass houses. I told Daddy, I was like, look, if we pass one more Louisiana looking house with a ditch, let's turn around because it's making me uncomfortable. But we got out there. Yeah. What made me feel comfortable was it was a lot of us out there. It was a whole party of
black people.
It was like a bachelorette party of ladies out there shooting.
Because I think women needed that.
But what?
No, and I think ladies are stepping it up. It was a lot of ladies at the gun shows, and I was like, I know that's right.
But what opened my eyes, it was a lot of them out there, and I mean all ages and all gender, and they out there capping.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's the reason why.
And that's what I like. You need to be equipped for the party and the because like I was telling my mom that I was like, Mom, let's just say old boy get back in office and he starts some purge type shit. What you gonna do? Defend yourself with a spatula?
I'm telling you, I bought my man a gun rack for all of his, and it's to the point now where he can fill it up with.
I saw that. I think you kind of put a little story up. I saw that.
And then I saw that. You need to quit posting them guns and da da da. I'm like, first of all, I'm a very safe. Somebody was like, "You're a very safe woman." Yes, I am. He don't play.
Locked and loaded.
He do not play. Okay.
I mean, my grandma saw off shotgun was.
I do want a shotgun.
I think when my uncles got it. I need that shotgun.
No, we need that, and you know what's
my grandma
great?
Was 5'2".
Is
that
sawed
off?
My guy wants to start like basically a program where he can get certified to be able to get people their conceal and carry, and I think that's so key.
I want to get mine now. Yeah, my dad has his. I want to get mine. I think my brother has his too.
And the thing is, and then also because you want to number one be protected, you want to make sure you have a gun, but then you also got to follow the fucking rules,
the guidelines,
because in the case that something happened, you interact with the police, or you do need to shoot a motherfucker.
You want to make sure you covered.
You know what I'm saying? And even like my
because if it's not,
a certain kind of like insurance where if like something happens and he ends up needing to use his gun, it like instead of where I guess it sets him up with like a lawyer and all of this kind of stuff.
That's like, my uncle has no.
And I think the only negative that I see with the concealed handgun license, the license to carry, is that when you get stopped, it comes up in the system that you had. Like they'll ask you. Like, I saw this with my dad one day. He got pulled over, and the first thing they ask is, "Where's the weapon?" You know, because they see it in the registry.
Yeah, because
you know,
it's attached to your driver's license.
Yeah, so
that's the one thing. Is just like being black. It's hard work.
It is.
No, for sure.
It's hard work. It's a 24/7
It's so many layers
job.
to being black.
No, for sure.
But I would not trade it for anything else in the world. So I would not trade it. I love being black, but it's work to be black.
No, it is. And the thing is, especially for you all as black men, and then on top of that, being black gay men.
You know what? A lot of people will say that is like the heaviest crown to wear, or like the worst label. I am actually not ashamed to be black and gay. I actually wear it as a badge of honor because I will always say we are some of the most professionally astute, put together brothers that there are.
Exactly, because you have the best combination of this world of how being viewed and how to like overcome that, the ultimate oppression. You know,
yes.
And being able to overcome that, y'all do it and still keep your crown.
And I love how
head up, you know.
I'm not gonna say. Well, I will say our black men, for the most part, and gay men, are some of the most chivalrous men to women. Outside the ones that want to argue with women, we are some of the most chivalrous.
There was some shade.
What? There wasn't no shade. Those are facts.
No, yeah.
Those are facts. That there are more people than that girl that argue with women. I hate that. That's the only That's my only negative for taking my girlfriends to the gay club.
Yeah.
I will not stand for a gay man arguing with a female, with a naturally born female.
Right.
Because it's a woman. At the end of the day, you're gonna sit up and argue with a woman and fight a woman for what? It's a woman.
Right.
Like and she might be a woman that's a real ally. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think that I didn't got sidetracked and lost my point with the whole comment. But we are very chivalrous to our women. You know, like we're not trying to hit on y'all. If anything, we're gonna uplift y'all and tell you how beat y'all are, and give you your compliments. but we look out for y'all without wanting something from y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the most beautiful. And that's why every girl, even though people will make it seem like having a gay friend is almost like an accessory.
It's a necessity.
It's a necessity
because we keep y'all out of harm's way of the dudes that can't walk in their light of day.
Exactly.
I tell all my homegirls, whenever you meet a dude, running by me, sweetie, because these DL niggas have evolved into the situational gay niggas.
Exactly.
They are gay for the right situation, they will use a woman. They will use a woman as their personal Barbie doll or as a accessory to deflect what's really going on in behind the scenes.
Exactly.
At the PV homecoming.
Shit. In real life, at the charity events,
Okay.
and at the all that for you look good for his image.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing, being black and gay has always been like so uplifting because I know so much.
Yeah.
And I feel like for especially the astute black gay people, we really try to learn the most about the world. Mm-hmm. And people look to us to know what's next in the culture. To be honest, the Black Lives Matter movement started with black gay men in the first place, which is why I don't understand why a lot of black gay men don't
support it.
They don't get it. Like, we're the first ones on the front line marching for that person because we already know how it feels to be oppressed by you. So for someone else not to go through that, we'll definitely march for you. Even on top of that, we'll be on top of digging through these politicians before you even get to the surface of it.
Right, and that's what I love is that
because we're investigative.
Yeah,
we are very
investigative.
Yeah. We know some call it investigative, some call it T, but it meets somewhere in the middle.
But like
between.
that,
right?
What's that gay boy name? He's black and he's a Trump supporter. What's his name?
A Trump supporter.
What's that boy's name? But like
in Dallas,
his dad. No, he's not in Dallas. He's in Georgia, close to the South. His dad's a famous football player, and that's the reason why his dad's a Trump supporter. So he is also.
Them Trump supporters could suck a dick. I'm telling you right now, watching them videos of them losing their shit and running up on people.
Oh no, you know what the funniest part is with them having to take their flags down after Election Day? That was like the.
But some of them keeping them.
I know they are
because they think they're gonna win. Granted, Texas is this close, just like Georgia turning blue. We're inching more and more closer to turning blue. All we need to do is get rid of our governor, and he's on because he supports voter suppression. That shit he pulled in Harris County, pulling out them boxes when people trying to mail in their ballots. I'm only gonna give you one location, Harris County. That's the county of Houston, where Houston resides. Houston's the biggest city in Texas. Why would you pull that? It's so many people that want to draw out their ballots. They only have one place to go, and he did that. Greg Abbott's on his way out. I just need a good replacement. That's what I'm hoping that Beto runs for governor. If he runs for governor, he's a good replacement for him.
Okay, now Beto, why did he drop out again? What, didn't some kind of controversial come up with him?
Not controversial. It was just like the race. I would say the Democratic race was so tough. That's a tough race because you had Kamala, you had Cory Booker, you have Elizabeth Warren, you had many Bernie
people, yeah.
But it was just like the Republican. Remember when Donald Trump ran? It was a lot of people, but they all weren't qualified. The difference was everyone was qualified to be president, but they had different ways of how they wanted to run the country. It was just the American people trying to figure out which way they want to go.
Okay, so I have two questions. So and so they may be lengthy answers for y'all, but okay, number one. What do you like being realistic as voters? Realistically, how do you feel like Biden and Kamala, them coming into the White House, will they really be making changes that really trickle down and affect us? And then two, do you think that ass gonna get arrested? Leave it.
First question. Yes, just because this year alone flipped the whole United States to where we were so comfortable
without the election.
Just flipped us to
the
where
whole
we're
pandemic situation.
COVID.
It looks like.
We're dealing with voter suppression. We also dealing
recession.
With
this is like our version of the Great Depression without the food rationings.
But my thing is,
they've rationed our products though.
Yeah.
We experienced product rationing, being a Lysol, Clorox, cleaning materials,
tissue,
toilet paper, toiletries, things of that nature.
Even more than that, I think racism finally showed its head again to where it's
this is
fully
our version
visible.
of the civil
'Cause
rights movement.
We always swept it under the
you're right.
rug,
The
but
racists,
Donald
they
Trump
definitely-
actually pulled it
They-
out of the rug.
yeah.
The one thing I would tell Donald Trump did successfully was pull racism lid
Brought it to
off,
the-
and now
he-
our whole
he-
world can see
He
it.
Brought it to a
he
head
lit
for
the
sure.
candle.
And gave him a name.
Yeah.
They got to put it. They got to basically put
a name with a
head
face.
and shirt and flag to that bitch. So it's like, oh,
They
okay,
came
I
out the
see-
woodworks
I see exactly
who
where
you
you
are.
And
Exactly
the
where
thing
you
was-
at. That's why I low key don't put the fucking flags up. Don't put them up down. Keep
Let me
them
know where
flags.
you at. Yeah, let me know what you stand for.
Party,
Let
me
it's
know what you
always
stand
been on like that shaky. Half of them are racist, half of them are not, just because they believe. In
Well, because
different
now some of them
values.
got biracial grandchildren. So you know
But
that's
it flipped when Donald Trump came because he's always been the face of racism ever since he's been in office. To me,
Yeah.
I don't know how y'all feel, but to me. So with that, that's what Donald Trump did do for America. Show all the racist.
he
people
brought
that
out
we
their
can
true
see.
colors.
So even with these companies, even with some of your
Yeah.
bosses, your
And
coworkers,
then you know
I've
what?
seen-
Because
even
enforce
at
that
our-
corporate
Because I was just
Yeah,
gonna
at
say
our
that. Did
job,
y'all's job
we
address
can
the
see
whole
flip.
situation or no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
they
can see the
they
flip.
definitely-
And
Chase
they got
did.
They
scared.
made
Chase
it very
definitely
clear
did.
as far as like where their support lies, and
They
ain't
did.
playing
Did they
that
allow?
shit.
No,
Yeah.
so y'all couldn't be vocal about BLM or anything.
No,
like-
we
okay.
could. I feel like they tried to basically
Give us the
show a lot
platform.
more black faces and seem as if they are making efforts towards
Inclusion and
diversity and all that kind of
But I'm
stuff.
pretty sure they voted
But
for
it's still
George
corporate
Bush.
America, and so it's still a fucking leash. So fuck them. But
It's still a
corporate
leash.
America can suck a dick, and I feel.
My
so
thing
happy
is
to
they
say
were
that.
trying way too hard for me.
For it didn't come across.
Right,
it
right,
didn't
right.
come across genuine.
It
My
came,
thing-
it came across like okay.
As a
Because they saw the uprising.
let me
Just
read
like-
the PR package.
they had to
Yeah.
versus they wanted to.
And my thing is,
It came out very in our in y'all GM days and my call center days very scriptish.
it was
Yeah.
a very much so.
Very,
script.
very much of a script.
It was just
Yeah.
like you see all these black people.
Yeah.
We don't have any black people in the higher ups. So now you're trying to make a change and show us these
Right,
two
and-
black people out of all 200 of y'all.
Right. we promoted some niggas. Hey.
That's
Give
what it
us
felt like.
something.
It felt
They
like
in the
to
big
me.
house.
Right, they in the big house now. Child.
But my thing is, the company that we worked for was a private owned company at first, so it was a family owned
So
company.
it's
So it
private
was
on
all
views.
white.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
and
my
but
thing
it-
is, you
and
probably
that's super clear though, and that's just like even but period when you look at the financial industry, just taking that we have that in common period, and have had years in the financial industry. It looks white, and what people are most comfortable with is white, and where they think the most knowledge is white.
yeah.
And you know who can be your advisor
Or your
financial
personal banker,
advisor.
yeah.
It's like do you really want a black
Black
person?
person.
Do you know about this kind of
Here's
stuff? Have you done
And they
this
only
before?
trust a black person after years of
working
and them being overlooked, and they've kind of been passed off to that black
Exactly,
person.
exactly,
Yeah, I get it.
exactly.
My thing is with this presidency and the change. The student loan thing is a big thing for black
I know
people.
Biden is.
And
That's
I
what
don't
he's
know
really
I think
why.
that's a big
harping
thing for
on.
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say
But my
white
thing
people.
is, but
I
my
got
thing
some- I
is,
got some
no,
white
the reason
homegirls.
why
There's some white folks I know that went to
but-
HBCUs. They
no,
got
but
student
like-
loans too.
you
No,
have
they
to
got
think about
bigger
it.
student loans because they
No.
went to the white schools. Those
Yeah, but you have to think about it from our perspective. Black people has always been the underlying poverty. So we're either lower middle class all the way to poverty. And a lot of those all have degrees. If we get our student loans cleared, and you talk about 50,000, that's a big chunk of all
Hell
African
yeah,
American
shit.
student loans. And that will put us up against the same white people that we've been oppressed by. That's why I think the student loan thing will be the biggest thing that will happen to the African American community that they think of. A lot of people are not thinking like
If
that.
it gets approved.
Well, child, that's what they ran on. So if they want to
But
stay
that
on,
was a-
I'm
they
here for all of that because do your thing because I wasn't gonna pay that shit no way.
Okay.
Oh, it was the plan to only pay a portion,
Okay.
a portion of it. But my
you
thing
know.
is, you will think about that. Our credit scores will change. It'll give us more opportunities to
Our tax
purchase
brackets will
homes,
change, yeah.
purchase property. It will change a lot.
Invest.
It will put us. It will put us neck and neck with the middle class white Americans, which they are scared of.
Right.
That will change the red lining of America, which will now make us a bigger part than what they want us to be.
You know what? If
So,
we were
closer to equal.
if we were reproducing and as being as productive as the if we were reproducing like the Mexicans and being as productive as white folks, black could be the majority in America.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. And I feel like right now,
Hispanic. I'm gonna say Hispanic. I don't want to sound derogatory.
yeah, but I get what you're
sorry.
saying though.
I didn't want
but
to,
I feel like the pandemic
disrespect
and this year
Latino viewers.
has been
I'm
has been
just trying to be more
has been like
cognizant of what I say.
a big, huge eye opener as far as even people, as far as what they thought that they could live off of too. They put us all to the test.
White people don't know how to make it.
Because they never had to scuffle. They never had to
people
scuffle
do
and
not
struggle.
have
They
to-
was drowning.
They were drowning. It was like, baby, you
It's
have
like,
one
calm
income.
down.
Baby, we have lived with no income in the
Okay,
household and
chill,
made it. So
and
what are
made
you
that shit
doing?
work.
I said, what are you doing? If you don't go get some
calm your
spam
ass
and some ramen noodles and
make that
Make
shit
some
make
work.
that
shade.
shit work.
And the thing is, but the super hood, the trailer trash or hood white people, they knew how to figure that shit out.
Yeah,
You
kill
know, but
something in the woods.
Yeah, but I
And
feel
cook the
like
shit.
what I feel like this year, this is a bit off. I feel like this was a big test for the parents this year.
Yeah.
It really
I
was.
thank God
Because
we
of
ain't got no
school,
babies.
yeah.
Baby, them kids
My
at home.
cousins are going
Eating y'all out of
through
house.
But then it also made people have to spouses being at home together too. That ain't had the function.
I ain't had the function to spend all that time
To-
together.
as a
It's
real
been
household, yeah.
a super test, basically, getting everybody home.
Under
Everybody
one
at
roof,
home, under
yeah.
one roof. Majority, we're gonna be here.
You're here,
Cooking,
you're there, I'm
food,
here, yeah.
All of that stuff.
And this-
It has put us in a different space.
It's
But I
a-
feel like it was so necessary.
It's a lot of husbands that's learning what their wives really have to go through now that they're working from home.
They doing
yeah.
some
And now
Mr.
they're
Mom
like,
type
now I
shit.
need you.
Yes.
Hey, since you home, I need you to fold these clothes. Little Susie got this math project that
I
she
know.
sends
I
digitally, so I
thank
need you to help her
God
with
that I
that.
didn't have no kids this year.
It's just like the
'Cause
pandemic
that
was
was-
a.
I can
the
see you
pandemic
outside in
was a-
between. Look, who I need shit.
But it was an eye
I'm a nerd.
There was
opener.
a bunch of them. That's because
I-
the kids working them nerves and
It's
virtual schools
and
and
dealing with
classrooms.
dealing with teenagers not going to class. Like you don't know.
It's
what
a
your
lot
kids
of
doing
a
at
lot
school.
of that. A lot of that generation is failing right now too.
A
Because
lot
they
of
don't
them
want to
because
do the
they
work.
now their parents
Of
are now figuring
course.
out. Bitch, you don't do shit in school. I'm sitting here watching what the teacher
And
said.
then their
It's
school
right.
is so lax. They like all they have to do is log in, but you can't monitor. Like there's no way to really. They can turn their camera
Because
off. You
teachers
don't know
are
what they're
sitting up there
doing.
saying we're meeting 3 times a week.
It's tough.
I'm
It's
sick
tough.
of
And
your
then the thing
ass.
is, the kids this year, I feel like they are definitely all going to be behind. They're
The
all
kids
gonna be
this year-
behind.
Cause they
don't
can't.
have no
I've heard they
lessons
can't
on-
get less than a 50 in certain districts.
But because why even penalize them?
My thing is, if
Child.
we're in a state where standardized testing will move you up to the next grade or allow you to graduate.
Mm-hmm.
They already skipped this year's. So the juniors of 2020 didn't have to take the tax test.
Shit, we did when I left.
I mean the star. They don't
Well,
star.
I took
They don't
text to the star when I left.
Star.
Yeah.
So now those students will graduate and not have to worry about standardized testing. But what about this year's juniors? Will they have to go through the same
I think
thing?
standardized testing.
I don't
is
think
so
it prepares
stupid.
you for anything.
This
honestly.
is the reason why.
It does not.
I don't think it's
Hey,
just a way for
This
them
is the
to
reason why I want to be a teacher
place
so
you.
bad. Standardized testing doesn't make sense, especially for this state, because we're really a smart state. We're not stupid.
Now, and I feel
because
like
I have
if you
learned.
feel like your kid is gifted, now I feel like as far as there being maybe a standardized test to
Move you to
up,
get to school,
then
yes.
I think that
but
that
not
makes
to
sense.
graduate.
Right, and I feel like putting that on all kids like that. Some excel though, and it was weird because like I've done like really good on standardized tests, like in some instances, and then I've done super terrible. So I feel like
That's
how
the
can you
story.
really?
Did I failed my standardized test?
No, let me tell me.
Picture it. Junior.
Picture this.
So George Bush was our president at that time.
Sound terrible.
So at that time, I was in my feelings. We was in the war in Iraq, and half my cousins were over there. So I was like, "You got my cousins over there. You a bitch ass." But going off on George Bush in my essay. This is English. Remind you, I'm in AP English in high school. They failed me on my essay because I talked bad about the George Bush.
About the president?
You have to remember, George Bush Jr. was also our governor before he became president.
Oh wow.
So that goes to the state board. The state board said, "Oh, he doesn't like our past governor or the current president. Fail him." if you failed the essay, you failed the whole thing. Because I did really good in my multiple choice questions. I only missed one question out of that. My essay failed me.
As your mama, I would have been at the top of the school board. I would have shut that whole everything
When
down.
I tell you, because they mailed it. Remember they mailed the scores to your home?
Yeah.
They don't send it to you.
Oh, they
in
did.
school.
Yeah, they used to
They
mail
mail it to your house. So my mom got it. She opened that thing up. She said,
I remember there was a big, it was a big sheet.
Exceptional in social studies. You got
Yeah, I did. I got exceptional in social
and you don't
studies.
even do good in science. She went to English. English was my easy subject. She said, Jeremy, you failed. My mama passed. She was like, I don't know what you did. She took all my shit away, and then she went to the principal. And so she asked, you could request a copy of the exam. So my teacher requested a copy. My mom requested a copy. She had a parent-teacher conference with my English teacher. She said, I don't understand. She said, Jeremy's my A student, so I don't get how he failed the text test. And Mom said, I don't get how he failed either, so they read my essay. Mom said, dummy. You talk bad about the president, that's why you failed. So
goodness.
I had to go to summer school, retake the exam during the summer. I talked about Jesus, you know. Texas, the thing about Texas Republicans, they love Jesus.
They love the Lord.
They
love the
Lord. What
Lord.
you do is say, the Lord has got me from this day to this day, and without the Lord,
He's my savior and salvation.
Exceptional.
I know what to do.
I love God. Do you love God?
Do you love what?
I love it.
Yeah.
So that's to say,
What's
standardized
wrong with you?
testing is not required in the state of Texas. I don't think we need it.
Child.
I don't think we need it nowhere, actually. And depending who's going to run the Board of Education for the United States will determine if we can get rid of all of it. I'm down for that. I don't think it's kids, because teachers teach differently. If you get rid of standardized testing, these teachers won't be under a microscope. Because I promise you, my English, history, science, and math, the 4 major subjects, are always concerned about the tax test. Because if a group of your kids fail, then you're in trouble. Because you're not teaching by the state standards. When you can go broader with the state standards, and this history teacher can talk about slavery and talk about everything else, they'll have more range to teach, like our college professors. Because, promise you, our college professors, oh shit, I think I broke your shit.
Ooh.
It's okay, child. I got like 15 in them at home.
Oh, sis,
Oh,
snap
keep
back
it.
in. Let me
You want to
see.
keep it? Okay.
Let me see.
Okay, let's go back to the question. Do you think Donald Trump is going to jail?
Yes.
If they can get him out the house.
No, because Southern,
He holding the White House hostage?
yeah, he is.
But they said it was a moving truck. Though. I think Melania didn't flew the coop on his ass. She done got smart.
Okay, supposedly she is filing for divorce so she get up out of there.
Melania
Because she don't want to be
does not
indicted or
wanna be
implicated
there.
in no
She
shit.
is like the worst first lady of all
all
time.
time.
But she
because-
was smart about that.
You right.
Say what you may, say what you might.
Said, bitch, I was there.
What's her name? What's her name? Melania don't want no part of that fight.
Okay.
Shit.
She said,
My thing is, Melania has to be the worst first lady I ever seen in my life.
She ain't wrote no speeches.
None.
Plagiarized at most.
she don't even hold the man's hand. That's what I love.
Oh no! Did y'all see that last presidential debate before they announced? Like when the wives came in, Biden and his wife they embraced and they hugged and might have got a little smooch. Baby, she walked up and just stood next to him like,
I'm ready.
I'm
I'm here so I don't get
My thing
fined.
is, my thing is, Jill Biden is gonna be the only first lady that will keep her full-time job. She's still gonna be a professor. She's not gonna quit, which I admire.
But they gonna have to they're gonna be having all kind of security around.
At the
Her,
school,
yeah.
it's
At
at
school.
community college.
Because you can't have all that. Because you
It
know what
don't
happened
work.
to that
Thing
lady.
is, she needs to take
my
a
thing
break.
is, is she gonna do remote? Because college is different. Remember, we had those remote classes, and then we actually
We had the hybrid classes too.
hybrid-
The one
yeah.
every other week. You know, y'all
Yeah, I
on
can
one
see,
week you in
yeah.
campus,
So
one
she
week you
probably
not.
going to do a hybrid class, but you know,
That makes
everybody and their
sense.
mama gonna join that class.
Yeah,
Let me talk about the first lady.
And I would be
Yeah.
charging extra. It's like, and y'all better charge double per credit hour, okay? God damn it.
She
But
needs a
with-
pay raise.
Okay.
God damn it, shit.
But with Jill, and then the second gentleman, what's her name?
Kamala's.
Thank you.
Wait, Kamala Harris is
Yeah,
me.
that's
I don't know. I don't.
What's
Kamala.
her name? George.
There's some people say Kamala. Some people I say Kamala.
I think it's Kamala. It's
Kamala.
Kamala Harris.
That sounds good.
He's gonna be the
Kamala.
second gentleman, but he
Did y'all
quit
know
his
she
job.
dated Montel?
Oh, yeah, I saw that she dated
They were at the
Montel
BET
Jordan.
Awards back in.
Not Montel Jordan, Montel
Montel Williams.
Williams.
Yeah,
I
the
said
one that had
Jordan.
Montel
Yes,
that had the.
The talk show host.
The
The talk show host.
The host. That's probably pretty interesting. I wonder how that was.
How he feeling?
I'm ready to see this
Right.
cabinet. Granted, I'm so excited about them transitioning, but it's going to be hard for them to transition since Trump doesn't want to give up the White House.
The reins.
That is so
So my thing is-
stupid.
Did y'all see how I sent y'all that article about how they wanted they would prefer that Biden and Harris they follow the outline budget that Trump. Yeah, I'm like
I saw
that's
that
a way for
today.
y'all to hold on to his bullshit.
My thing is,
it's a
Joe
whole
Biden-
new year, whole new
Joe
presidency.
Biden has already built his COVID-19 task force, the coronavirus task force. They need that same information that Donald Trump has with their new information to compare it to get us prepared for 2021. We have 2 vaccines that's ready to come out in December, and they don't know how the process is going to work. Because I want to say they said the Pfizer one has to be below 10 degrees, and the Moderna is under 40, maybe the opposite way. But it's a way it has to be traveled. They got to figure that stuff out. They got to work with airlines.
All of that just freaks me out. I'll be honest. So let's transition into COVID and the vaccine.
Yeah,
my thing is, I'm open to the vaccine.
I don't want to be the first
people.
round. I don't want to be the first
I
round
need
to
to
test
see
dummies.
the first round.
Because who's to say what else they
my
sneaking in there to it?
The upside talking to my primary is that he said it wouldn't trickle down to us. We wouldn't be first anyway. It would be like the first responders. It would be the nurses and doctors.
The people that are in the thick of it.
It would be the people that are high risk. It would be like
the people on the ventilators and things like that.
There
Y'all know
would be-
Jeremiah. Well, I don't know if he has that, but Jeremiah is on a ventilator right now.
That's
I haven't checked in on.
Yeah.
No, I know he has COVID.
Yes,
but
I was
don't
assuming
know.
because I know Willie from Day 26 is his cousin. He posted that the family is asking for prayers for
Yeah, 'cause it's been
Jeremiah
like
right
this
now.
week.
He's on a
Jeremiah-
ventilator. Yeah.
That's
So
serious.
and he's our age because he's 32.
That's crazy.
So I'm ready for the vaccine because I feel like
I think
it'll give us
it's
a
necessary
uplift.
to give and to level us back out. There's so much
What I'm concerned with
many
is the
people
black
that died.
community not wanting to take
To take-
vaccines.
not
and the
embrace
thing
it.
is,
You
with
know,
me though, be honest, I'm not with that hocus pocus. I really don't want no parts of it.
But my thing is, what I get really concerned with this vaccine, if we don't take it and we decide that the black community not
we
going to take
become
the
immune
vaccine,
to it.
we won't come immune to it. And what if it? Because we already lost the most people out of all
Yeah,
Americans.
I've buried
It's
2
been the
family
African-American.
members this year due to COVID.
And then I had one that had it, one died from it, and they were both sisters.
Yeah, I lost
So
an
it was
uncle and a
just
first
like
cousin.
it's a lot. So for me, I'm open to the vaccine. I just want to see how it physically
affects us.
affects the human body because we haven't seen the test trials. We haven't seen the government only has.
And then like is
I
this
just see
don't
actually-
the idea
is this
of
the
them just
forthcoming
making-
of the zombie
But
apocalypse?
making us all guinea pigs.
But
and
my
shit.
thing is-
lab rats.
They already had this vaccine. Number one, I'm already on that. Pfizer been having this vaccine
Yeah.
since last year. Pfizer already knew this was coming. Pfizer is one of the probably the biggest medical companies, and you know
I
that.
still been feeling
Yeah.
some type of way that they. I think there's a vaccine for HIV and AIDS.
It's probably is because they making
there's
money off them
There's
pills.
no
They
way
already-
that you can get it to a point where I'm on a medicine that makes me undetectable and can't pass it on anymore. for
Right.
people that are positive and stuff,
And I think-
that they can't pass it on, but then you can't cure me. Oh hell no, I don't buy that shit at all.
My thing is, and that's why I think the Biden Harris ticket is so important because in my mind and how they talk, I really think they're about to flip America back over because Trump flipped us all the way upside down, and I think they're about to implement new things that we need, like climate change is so important. Healthcare is going to change. I know that for a fact. Because they're not going to allow these
And
pharmaceutical
then they got to
companies
rebuild the
to rape
economy
us
of all
anymore.
these people that have been out of work. Where are these jobs finna come from? Who we moving around? Where we finna place
That's
some
where
things?
the
And
climate
it's
thing
just so
takes
tough
place.
for them. Just like how it was for Obama, it's just going to be really tough
It's
for
really
them.
going to be hard.
They
on
coming
him.
into a shit show
but
that they
the
got.
upside is that I'm hoping that they get 8 years like he did because of that fact.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna have to spend a bunch of time starting. They're gonna have to spend that initial time. In this super duper Olivia Pope fixer type shit, like
The first year is going to get over Trump. It's going to be a lot of that. Basically, taking stuff that he did that was incorrect. The first year is going to be all COVID. I promise you that. The first year that he's in office is going to be basically trying to figure out what we're going to do. Vaccine. Are we going to shut down for 6 weeks? What we going to need to do? So, I mean, I'm here to give Joe Biden time just like I gave Obama time just because he came from 9/11 Katrina era Bush. He had a lot to deal with that to fix the economy. But Biden has to deal with the economy racial disparities, and also COVID, all at the same
It's
time.
tough.
He's gonna have it harder than Obama. To me, he has a harder economy to deal with, or harder task to deal with than what Obama got.
And the thing is, Biden, no.
That's where, and I think that's why he got all those votes. Because you have to think, who you gonna pick for your vice president? That's what the main key was.
What if he died and come out with a president?
That's why everybody was like, we have to vote him in. Because if he would have picked Elizabeth Warren, him and Elizabeth Warren are close to neck and neck. Him and what's the other? Bernie Sanders are about the same age. He had to pick a younger vice president just in case something happens to him that will take over the United States.
We ain't even thinking about that. I don't.
That's how I thought about it.
Right.
That's how I thought about it.
The reality of it is like that could be definitely
that could happen because he will be the oldest
happen.
president. He's the oldest president-elect that we ever had in the United States.
Really?
Yeah. So my thing is, Joe Biden is like his health is going to be very important, of course.
Yeah.
But also, Donald Trump is trying to run for 2024, which is why I want him to go run.
Wait, what? Can he even do that?
Technically, he can because he never had 2 terms in office.
Oh, Lord.
So he can come back and run. But my thing is, will the Republicans allow him to come back and run as president? You have so many.
I'm gonna need
options.
him to get it up. He wasn't even being a good president. He didn't
At
even,
all.
Remember when he didn't want to live at the White House?
At all. My thing is,
Now
you
you
weren't
don't
even
wanna
trying.
leave.
You weren't even trying to be a good president. Like it was so bad. Like I gave George Bush grief, but you are worse
Nobody
than George
even
Bush.
knows.
I didn't think we could get any worse than George Bush, and you proved me wrong.
Right.
So
Shenanigans and foolery.
I mean, we'll just watch and see. January 20th. I'm hoping that Donald Trump refuses to leave the White House so he can drag his ass out. That will be TV for me. So January 20th, I'm watching the inauguration. If Donald Trump refuses to leave the White House, they drag his ass out, and I want to see it.
Okay, child, can y'all can we get a drone?
No, you know CNN gonna be on 24/7 on inauguration day.
Well,
we ain't gonna need no drones. They gonna be waiting for that shit.
The thing is, I would like for them this to be like first time they don't even show them like him passing it on because I feel like he's not even gonna be civil.
He's not gonna be sincere about it.
He's gonna be so full of shit.
Like Obama was so civil when you came. He knew he didn't want you to be president.
Okay, nobody did. I don't understand how.
Obama and Michelle was the only one that was like, bitch, you brought a present. Why? Why'd you bring this pink a Tiffany box? It was a picture frame. I don't remember what it was. I don't know what Melania gave her, but she was like, why'd you bring this shit?
It was real awkward.
We don't bring gifts when we do this.
Right, that's
my gift is
y'all don't
this
even
bitch.
fucking know the rules.
The process. So y'all, what's the latest on Megan and Tory?
Child. Okay, so Megan dropped the album
Today.
And the first song on the album was made to Tory and what's her best friend's name?
So they were messing with each other.
Kelsey.
They were messing with each other allegedly.
Who?
Tory and Megan's best friend. Is that what was? Cause I heard
that's what Megan was going
she was
around.
alluding to,
or that she was definitely dick riding after the fact.
Like
my thing was
she had his back riding Megan's.
Out,
yeah.
The dick riding came up when Megan said that Tory tried to pay her and Kelsey off to not say nothing. Kelsey took that money. What that told me was Kelsey took that money and Megan didn't.
But I love.
And I think that's why Megan. That's why Megan and Kelsey are not friends. That makes sense.
What's his name from UGK? Not the one that died, but what's the one that's still living?
Bun B.
I love when Bun B did the interview talking about Houston is riding for Megan. I love that interview.
Tory is going to jail.
No, Tory needs to go to jail.
Tory gives me
he gives me what's
the little ninja name from Love? He gives me Young Berg energy.
He's worse than Young Berg. But no, Young Berg was just
as bad with Masika and Tierra and
he just
Hazel.
said that Tierra gave him
and
good time.
Then he just said he was just on the Breakfast. It was the Breakfast Club or somebody talking about he smashed Notori Naughton.
That was on the what's the alcoholic podcast? They drink all the time.
Drink Champs.
Yeah, he was on Drink Champs.
Why are you on there?
He said that he smashed.
He said I smashed the girl from 3LW that was on Power.
What?
And that's when he said Tierra gave him a good time.
Oh
so my thing is, Hitmaker is poison.
He makes some good music.
The same dudes that was trying to rob him was the same dudes that killed Pop Smoke.
Yeah, that's what he did say that.
That was pretty crazy.
But
but okay, here's the thing with Megan. So I love Megan.
I'm happy for her
I just
success,
feel
yeah.
like, I feel like her success is definitely right on time. I just don't understand why was she fucking with that goofy ass nigga. That little
I think
leprechaun, little Magic Mike looking ass,
Tory-
Money Mike looking ass.
Tory
So do you
probably
think
talk-
that line in Girls in the Hood was about him when she said put these legs on his head? Now he loved tall women.
Probably
was. But my thing
And it's
was
like,
with Tory. Tory, he's not ugly. Let's be honest.
He's
just
just
short.
ugly with that head.
No, but my thing is, if he talks a good game at any point in time, because
No,
he's
he's
dealt
a
with some bad,
then he's a charlatan.
Some bad, he's dealt with some bad girls.
No, he definitely is a talker.
Yeah,
But my
Like,
thing
he
is,
be talking that shit.
he gets females when they're coming into the game. Megan was
because
very
wasn't
brand
he
new.
messing with Dream Doll? Allegedly?
Dream Doll was very brand new
Was
to the
she?
game.
Yeah, he was messing with her. Yeah.
So
I
my
could
thing
see,
is-
I could see that part.
My thing is, he got Megan. You have to remember, she lost both her parents.
Her
Lost
mama
her
was-
grandmother. At the same
Became
time,
her
he
friend,
got
her
her. Got her.
I'm
when
gonna
she
put
was
you on,
vulnerable.
shouty.
And
Right,
then
I'm
he
gonna
took
take care of you,
advantage.
I'm gonna look out for you. And then he was on. And then the thing is, so Tory. And then my whole thing is people talking shit about her bringing it up. Oh, that's dead. Why is you talking about that? This nigga dropped a whole fucking album
Diss
about
track,
the shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
And she gave
a
him
whole
a
fucking
publicity
album.
stunt. Yeah.
My thing is,
I like her
Megan
song with
now.
Young
After
Thug,
this
though.
is it. After this is over with, I want to hear nothing about Tory Lanez until he's in jail or back over the border in
Little
Canada.
bald head ass.
I prefer him to go to Canada.
Let them deal with him.
Yeah, because the thing with Canada, the thing is when you deport
Who shoot
somebody.
at females though? Like,
The thing is when you deport a
and you're
person,
famous. That
'Cause
doesn't
he's
even make any
ignorant.
fucking sense.
not ignorant.
It
He's
doesn't
ignorant.
make
Ignorant.
any sense.
I-G-N-A-N-T.
He's ignorant.
Ignorant.
Okay, so the album I listened. Okay, we both listened. You
I
said you
haven't heard it yet, but I've heard snippets of different singles.
Okay.
No,
It's-
baby, that song with Lil Durk.
Lil Durk, you posted that on
I
your thing today.
was
I saw
bopping.
that.
I had to go
No, I
back
like
to.
that song.
I
Yeah.
said, Megan, bump the song that she just released as a single. Even though that's cute, the video is very
I
cute.
think
That's the one. That's
videos,
the Alice in
everything-
Wonderland video.
No,
No, that's the Don't Stop.
Don't
That's
Stop.
Don't Stop.
Thug.
that's the
This is Body.
body.
So that's it. Body, yada, yada, yada. It's really
It
cute.
give you like a New Orleans bounce with a little New York flavor.
Yes.
I said I
With
get
that,
it.
I got tired of hearing that yada, yada, yada,
Yada yada yada
The-
yada.
I
yada.
like when
That's
she
the
got
twerk
your lyrics.
motion. Yada yada yada.
When she
yada,
got your
yada.
lyrics and you started listening to it, I was like, ooh,
She talking that shit.
she talking that shit.
Yeah.
But her Lil Durk,
I'm gonna listen
that
to it.
song right there, that needs to be the next single. I don't care what
Say that
nobody
right there.
say. Her, I don't even know who Lil Durk is. Ain't
What?
that
No, Lil
King
Durk
Von's? That's King Von's best friend, right? Ain't he from Chicago?
I don't know. I've heard of Lil Durk before, but I wasn't.
Ain't that the one from
The thing
Chicago?
is, Lil Durk, I like him, and he been actually getting a lot of buzz here lately with the he been getting a lot of buzz as far as music wise, cause he on a lot of hot shit like "Lie to Me" with Queen
Oh yeah,
Naija.
that's King Von's best friend.
the-
He the one that took King Von's death so hard. I feel
Really?
bad for him.
And then what's the name too? Let me see here. Oh, that Drake song, the whatever the video where he did
Yeah,
it,
he
the
coming
Nike
up.
headquarters.
Yeah, he coming up. He's like, he gives me Travis Scott without the whitewash.
Yeah,
That's what he gives
But
me.
you know he had that case too. So the thing is, I wonder did he beat the case yet, or is that pending?
Probably still pending.
Yeah,
But like you know, him and King Von are best friends, and he took that death so hard, and I feel bad for him. Cause I didn't know really who Lil Durk was. I seen him until, but this song it made me go back to listen to some Lil Durk.
Yeah, and then he got a
And
good
that-
song with Tiana too. That touch. What is it called? Not touch myself. What is it called? Shit. Okay, sorry.
You better go look
Let
it
me.
up.
Yeah, I gotta look it up. But I like that song too. So yeah, he having a good year. He is definitely having a good year. What is it called?
Homebody.
Yes, Homebody. I fuck with that song. But yeah, Lie to Me is popping. The song with Drake. And then now with Megan. So the album. So we agreed that it's a 7 out of 10.
It's
Yeah.
still a good first album. It's
So
not
this
a
our
bad
first official album.
Yeah, this is our first official.
I saw
album.
Savage remix.
But how about this though? Listening to it though, the way I felt is that number one, you can tell that she's a mixtape artist going into trying to like
But so was Nicki though.
have
At
a-
one
have
point.
an album,
Nicki
right.
beam me up, Scotty.
yeah, and I feel like this album is like she was trying to give a little taste of both. You know,
My thing is this the last album on that badass record label?
Oh.
Oh, because is she still on Evelyn's?
Yeah.
But now, what was the whole thing? Was Jay-Z trying to transition her over to where he is or no?
Jay-Z, Rock Nation manages
Okay.
Megan Thee Stallion, but they're not her record label.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I have a feeling that she's going to go ahead and creep into Rock Nation, but she has to complete everything on her contract.
All her obligations.
Which
to
is
that
why
label.
she came out with Fashion Nova. My thing is, Megan's not stupid. Rock Nation's not stupid. And Megan's not stupid.
That Fashion Nova with all that little jean patches and shit.
But she
I
made
don't like
1.5 million already in 1 week.
Because it's
She
associated
cleared
with her
out.
name.
My thing is,
really,
Rock Nation.
But you
Rock
wait,
Nation
but it's jean
makes sense.
patches.
Yes,
It's
jean
You gotta
patches.
think about hood people gonna wear that shit.
You said hood people.
I'm just saying,
But it's
seriously.
very,
Fashion
it's
Nova.
very like 2004.
It's
Yeah.
Fashion Nova. I have
It's
to give it. It's
like, and I'm not
Fashion
saying
Nova,
hood,
it's
but I'm
fashion.
like the people. Your urban communities are gonna sew that shit onto their outfits
Yeah, I can see that though. I can
and
see it's definitely
jackets.
gonna
You know
be
what I'm
popular.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
and if
definitely gonna be
Megan was to
popular.
come out like with a jacket line or put them hoes on, that's double your profit.
But my
For
thing
sure.
is, I think Megan knows that I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this thing up. Girl,
Okay,
what's up,
so let's see here. Okay, let's get into the Fresh Prince reunion in the Ivy Park
Drop.
drip 1 and 2
Two.
drop.
Let's do Ivy Park.
Let's do that.
So I've
Yeah,
seen the
'cause we
first
already
drop.
talked.
Is the second drop out yet? The
Yeah,
black,
it
the
was
black.
Yeah, the black. It came out.
When
It
I
came out,
tell
but
you
it didn't
that
like,
was
it
the
ain't-
baddest
it ain't all,
one.
Did
like,
she have
sold
anything for
all the way
guys?
out. Yeah, she had
Damn.
she had some she had a bunch
It's that
of
jumpsuit.
let
It's
me
that
go.
jumpsuit.
she
It's
got
sold out.
the
That jump-
neutral the gender neutral stuff. She had it for both collections. And it actually was really nice.
It was
I gotta-
all three.
ooh.
It was from the maroon one all the way down.
Oh yeah. You're right
So
about that.
my thing is, I want to make more.
I
I
do wanna
need more
make
product.
I do need more product.
My
I feel
thing
like
is
that,
this
yes.
better than House of Darion? Yes.
For sure.
She is making a whole lot of profit off of this.
And the thing is,
even with-
and all of taking the
Come
time
on,
to
I
make
like-
sure
I
she
need
shoots
this
it and
belt.
has all that variety and showing her walking with the clothes and how even with the models and stuff. I love all of that because then you showing like the different ways to
and it's
wear
athletic
it.
wear.
And
It's not
right,
It's comfortable. It's not
Yeah,
like
but still fashionable.
yes. I want the
Yeah.
jumpsuit, and that's all I want.
Okay, so my whole thing is, so then I think the best bet is to check in store. The only thing with me is that I want to try it on.
Yeah.
I don't
You know
wanna
you can't try nothing on the store.
I know, so it's just like I'm
might as
so
well order-
torn
yeah.
about what I want to
My
get.
thing is, I haven't been to Adidas in so long. I don't want to go in there and.
I want some
look at-
shoes. Okay, but I feel
But
like
the high- the
Adidas,
mids
I feel
are
like
cute.
we should go.
I kind
to,
of like this little number.
like in Fort Worth, like go somewhere like where we think, like where there's Adidas, where like there's still gonna be some stuff there.
Grapevine is the only Adidas store in Tarrant County.
Oh my goodness,
I like this little
ridiculous.
number.
That's
Yeah,
a jumpsuit.
that's a jumpsuit.
And that's sold out.
Okay, I'll be back.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, a lot of it's sold out.
A lot of it's sold out. I think the shirt is still available.
I
and
liked
the
it.
shorts and shirt
It's
still available.
something that they had on here for guys. It was like the belt. I like the Ivy Park belt. I
I
would
like
wear
the
that.
bag. The belt bag is what I want to. But my thing is, thank you Beyonce for giving me clothes. I know we're not gonna get no music, so I'm ready for Drip 3.
Cause she said she's taking a break for a little bit.
Yeah, she's about to pull a Rihanna. What I want y'all to realize is Beyonce's pulling a Rihanna on our asses, and we're not getting a new album probably till 2023.
I want another Destiny's Child album. I really,
definitely not getting that.
I know, but I want one so bad because it's like
I want the movie.
I feel like Destiny fulfilled really. The Destiny wasn't fulfilled until they like with all these reunions that are going on. Why not have the DC5 reunion?
What if they did? Ooh, that would be so.
I
good.
told you a tour would be so.
No, but what if they do a Zoom reunion between all 6, including Farrah Franklin?
I think they should. Farrah was a part. Let's be real. Farrah was a part. Now she might not have.
Farrah was an image, not a vocal.
Yeah, she was.
She was an
Yeah, she was
image.
big. Farrah's fine. I think sometimes I wish she would have stayed on, but I think vocally her voice didn't
You don't
match.
have your
the-
luggage. Your luggage will meet you at home. So would you rather go home?
I'm
or
mad
would
that
you
that
rather your
reality
luggage-
show that she was on never got greenlit with her and Keely.
Yeah,
and,
that would've
and
been
Shamari was
good.
even on that before she was on Housewives. Shamari
That would've been
and D
good.
Woods and somebody. Oh, and then Cherish.
When
the
they
girl
start
from
asking
Cherish.
her, so what really happened? How'd you
I
get
mean,
kicked out of this?
but did
show?
you sing?
Did you sing?
Did you sing?
No, you did not.
And then when she sang "Say My Name" by herself, oh god.
That's just like a Latavia, and I love Latavia.
But Latavia could sing better. I think she just needs some vocal training.
Jackie,
Nothing. 16. Thought
16,
she knew it
what you
all.
know it all.
But I love it. Now you can't say Latoya can't sing.
Latoya can sing.
No, I said no. We talking about DC5 reunion.
Okay, come on, DC5.
We would be here for it.
If you can't tell Lil Jackie nothing.
16, thought she knew it all.
Thought she knew it
And
all.
you can check the album. Was the writings on the wall gave you the lyrics with each person.
That's
With
I
the
missed albums
who
back
sang
in the
it, who
day.
sang which lyric.
No,
it
that-
definitely tells you Octavia started Sweet 16 off on that album.
And it
singing.
definitely shows you, and that's when I didn't like Beyonce at that certain point.
You know what? When
When
like,
they
in the
broke up,
beginning,
because-
Did it-
Latoya was my favorite.
Latoya.
Octavia was my favorite in
What?
Latoya. I did not like Kelly or Michelle.
I think
thing
Latoya
is-
was mine too.
I just was not feeling Kelly with that short hair.
My
Yeah.
thing is, if you go through the albums, this is back in the day. If y'all
Was it a warning sign that it was showing you
if
how it
y'all
was set
Gen
up?
Zs and y'all
Yeah, because it came
understand,
with the.
that was-
Remember
that
the
was like-
foldable? It came
Yeah.
with the foldable album.
and then when
album,
you see written by Latoya, Latavia,
yeah.
maybe Kelly on 2 or 3 songs, maybe Beyonce on 2 or 3 songs, but Latoya
Yeah,
and
they was getting it
Latavia
in.
was writing with
So,
that
but
pen.
imagine just writing and then your shit take off, and but then you
You
ain't
don't
get
reap the
no,
benefit of it.
No
Yeah.
money. They said
But the
we
thing
need
is, no,
a
but
new
they getting the
manager.
money because I think that's how they survived.
on the royalty checks.
But then when
The writing
Latoya
checks.
was talking about how she was living out of her car.
When she first got.
To
No, they didn't
Atlanta.
get that money. They were missing money.
And they
Matthew
settled.
was
And they
holding that
did
money.
settle. They settled too.
Yeah.
They did settle.
When they broke up.
But I think
they
that was
said
the.
Matthew
But I
runs
think
our
that was the
feelings.
lawsuit against Destiny's Child. I don't think that they settled for the lawsuit against Matthew. I think they settled for the lawsuit against the other 2 girls. Remember that interview when they said, "Well, they slapped that old lovely lawsuit. That's a lot of love." Kelly said that. Yeah. So I think I would be here for a DC. Actually, I would be here for a reunion with all the girls. With the fight with Farrah
I
too.
feel like with COVID, Beyonce ain't finna be around nobody.
No, I'm talking after COVID. I said either give us another album, give us a Destiny's Child tour with all of the girls in some capacity. You know, like a
Okay, let's say we don't get an album. Can we get a fucking single?
yes with all 5 of
What's
them.
up?
Just
Yeah.
test the market.
Not
Yeah.
what will Farrah sound like? We
No,
don't even know
I
her
said
voice
5.
sound like.
Fam,
5.
It's not fucking invited.
5. I said
If y'all
5.
will stop bringing her up too.
She can be in a
just-
video.
She does not fucking.
She can be in a video hitting
In the
swatches.
picture frame.
Not.
In the
She
picture
does not.
frame.
You think Beyonce? I can see the shade on Beyonce.
But then I don't think she'll ever. I don't think they.
Who is that?
I don't think they.
even
I don't
know.
think.
Say,
I don't think
do
B
you
will
want
ever.
your luggage or you want to go home?
I don't think she'll ever embrace her either, dropping the bomb about her daddy trying to fuck her.
Who daddy was trying to Matthew?
Matthew was trying to fuck Farrah.
What? I can see it because Matthew a hoe and he liked
And
the young
and
girls.
Farrah was pretty. The girl was gorgeous.
She was gorgeous,
She,
right.
you can't deny.
But
And he liked the young hoes.
I
You
think.
done
I think
fucked
she
up
gave
and
back then. I
divorced
think
Tina?
she gave Beyonce a run for her
But Tina,
money.
that was good. Tina got
Tina
a run
raped-
in.
But that was her glow up. She needed
Tina
that for
raped the
her.
shit
She
out of-
did need that.
She
and then we
said,
I could see
Matthew,
her
run
be a
me.
super mom.
That was her. What's the girl that wrote "Wait to Exhale"? Terry McMillan. That was her Terry McMillan moment.
For sure. She had to. Like,
She had to
she
go
was
through
down
that to
for
get
the
to where
cause.
she's fucking Barry Gordy's niece's baby daddy now. Well,
Wait,
not
who?
married, but not fucking, but she's married to. So Barry Gordy's niece is Tina's husband's first baby.
What's her
Bianca
name?
Lawson.
Richard.
Bianca Lawson's mama is related to Barry Gordy. She's his niece.
What?
So Tina is now married into like the Gordy-ish family.
Oh,
That's
but
how
the thing
Milan
is,
is related to
I
Bianca.
don't know if Tina was kicking it like that before, but it's like when her and Richard got together, she be with all the.
Oh yeah,
celebrity
she's a
couples.
household name
Yeah.
now. She's
She be with all the
No,
celebrity
but her and
couples.
Holly been cool for a long
Yeah,
time.
Holly Pete, and then
Yeah.
also she be with
She be with Cookie.
Cookie
Johnson. She
who
be
else?
with
Vanessa Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, she be with
Callaway.
everybody. Yeah.
she be kicking and kicking.
Baby.
I'm like, okay, but the only thing is, what be cracking me up is whenever I see them old ass ladies in the Ivy Park gear. I'm like, look at y'all,
Looking
child.
good.
The old
bitch.
couple in the Ivy Park gear.
Oh yeah, I saw the
That was the
photo
best
shoot they
picture.
I
did.
think I
Yeah.
have. I don't know.
That was so cute.
Child, so I think that Beyonce getting this coin and coming out with it, and I like that she is not like oversaturated, even though she did
Her
drop
name
these
is gonna.
back to back.
Her name is gonna sell it.
It's because it's like selling out,
Yeah.
and
And
they're
it's
not
a need
and they're
for it.
not like replenishing that shit.
My thing is, she's
So it's
doing,
gonna be vintage.
What I'm
Right.
thinking, what she's doing is because Beyonce in my mind is petty. You know she don't like Kanye.
So she
And
came
She
out
giving
with
an
this.
alternative to Yeezy on the same platform.
She
Wow.
said, me and Yeezy on the same platform. My shoes are a whole lot cheaper than his, bitch. And I can
Cardi,
sell out.
they said Cardi just got a shoe too.
Yeah, with
With
Reebok. Yeah.
And she sold out.
And the thing is, but Cardi little shoe with Reebok is kind of cute though too. It's
It's a
actually
cute
pretty
little.
cute.
It's a cute little shit. The
And
red one is
the
cute.
red, and I like the black too.
My
So-
thing is, They all make it because Cardi said she's not getting no money from QC. Quality Control.
She not signed to QC.
Who is she signed to? Def Jam?
Who is she?
I think
with?
Quality Control is her manager. I don't think that's her record label, but I think QC
So you
is
talking
managed Cardi B.
Really? I thought that I know that they with the Migos. I know they over Migos, but I didn't know that Cardi.
I know Cardi mentioned that's why she's not getting a lot of money off her albums, which is why we haven't got that second album yet.
Ooh, but I can see it probably. That sound like Offset and talked her into some shit. Cause I don't remember. I don't think she was originally with QC or any affiliation originally. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, so do we have as a wrap up? Oh no, and I apologize really quick. The Fresh Prince reunion.
I haven't watched it yet, so I can't speak on it. But I am excited to see that it happened, and
No,
I'm glad
I haven't watched it either. But I love.
I'm gonna
all
send
of
you the
footage.
YouTube link because I found a YouTube link.
Yes,
I got it. I'm about
me.
to send it to you. Right
Okay,
now.
yeah, but I'm about to get HBO Max because HBO
Everything
Max
is-
Everything's on
Everything's
HBO. I keep telling y'all that.
And then Nicki Minaj just released that she
KSR.
is Huh?
I don't know who that is. Okay.
Okay, yeah, but Nicki Minaj just released that she is doing like a docu series on her life
Yeah, that's
through HBO
my thing.
Max.
Is I've been telling y'all about HBO Max. Like, y'all haven't
I
been
know,
listening.
because
Y'all
I
haven't been
still
listening.
haven't been watching Legendary.
Y'all haven't.
Oh, the
I know.
And they
I know.
are recruiting for new. I cannot wait till season 2 of Legendary.
I'm
to
ready
come
for
out.
Pose to come back on
Pose said they
Yes.
come back maybe summer
of next year.
of next year
They
because
need
they're now
to.
filming episode 4.
You know who I want them to bring on?
Pose.
Since she didn't have this reunion, I'm gonna piggyback off of the Fresh Prince. Now that because she was saying, I did see the clip of how she said she struggled after she lost that position.
I'm Viv.
I want them to make
the
like
black Aunt
When
Viv.
I would love to
that
see-
thing, that thing is so sad. Get you some.
I would
tissue.
love to see Aunt Viv play a character like she be an untraditional house mom of like someone that maybe had a gay child or a gay sibling that she lost to the lifestyle, and she started up a house like bring in like another house outside of the ones we have, because I think she would body that role.
No, I think
And I think she could bring like a dance aspect to the house culture.
Yes, because she understands all of that. But what I think is super dope and big of Will Smith is that he definitely is showing like a lot of layers to himself.
And he showed where he was wrong.
He's
Yeah,
doing a Will Smith red
table talk for
takeover.
him. Yeah,
And then he's basically doing it with a therapist where he's going to talk about basically that impact of him hurting someone else and all of this kind of stuff. I think that's good. And I love that he understood that you cannot do no fucking reunion and not bring back the chocolate and
Vivian. Like there were so
Like-
many layers to her. She was a dancer. She was a mother. She was educated. She also
Right.
was. I remember the episode when we found out Aunt Viv was a high school dropout and she got a GED. Then went to college. Then when she went back and did the dance, the top.
Right.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Yeah,
But
you know, like
the reunion was.
when did we ever
very-
see light skin Aunt Viv dance?
Never.
Okay, trying.
But the
A
reunion
boom cat, a
was-
nut.
Jig or nut.
The reunion was very good because none of Aunt Viv's never met each other in life.
And
So that was really interesting.
And he said they even brought Nikki out. I was glad to see that baby Nikki was
Baby
there.
Nikki was there at the end of it.
Because they didn't
So
show
he
him in the
came out.
promos. I was like, where's Nikki?
He did come out.
Oh, but he wasn't like big like the other characters.
But my thing was,
And I didn't know that they was partying like that, like as far as like after the show and in between and all that.
yeah,
kind of
you
stuff.
didn't watch the season 6. See, I grew up in a household. Luckily, my mom married this man. This is the household one of the porn stars. The one that had the porn stars.
He was a porn star.
Not porn star.
Oh, okay,
I'm
child.
sorry.
I was
But
like, hold on now, you
he
didn't
like-
say nothing about it being a
He
porn
like
star.
Martin, Living Single, and Fresh Prince. So
I love
we
and
watched
you
those
can't
all
you can't
the
forget
time.
about Different World. That was my shit.
But that was
Baby.
before she married him.
Yeah.
I'm talking about while we was in this household, when Fresh Prince, it was season 6, the last season, they had a special showing what they did behind
Oh, yeah, I do
the scenes and
remember that.
everything else.
Yes.
So he recorded that on tape, and I watched it. And I remember that episode. I was
Going
like,
to each person's dressing room and stuff. Yeah, I
it was
remember that.
really good.
What?
But
Okay,
the
I'm
James
late.
A-
It's like a behind
part
the
of the whole
scenes.
reunion is going to make you cry.
I know it is.
Because the new Aunt Viv brought it up, and she started tearing up. I said, "Oh shit, here we go."
Because you know how us growing up on those shows, you feel like you're part of those shows.
Yeah, we're
you
part
know
of
what
the
I'm
Will
saying?
Smith
family.
said,
So
if
it's
it
like-
wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been in Hollywood like I am right now. Because basically, Uncle Phil launched his Hollywood career, tell him how to act, what to go in different situations, how to look at the script. Talking about, no, black people won't do this. Like, what are you talking
This is
about?
not realistic.
This is not-
Kind of like how they had to bring Debbie Allen in for the season 2 of Different World because it had to be realistic with somebody that went to an HBCU. This is not a valid. Season 1 wasn't a valid depiction of what a HBCU
It
was.
looked
So
more like
Bill
Montessori
Cosby brought
school.
Debbie Allen in.
Baby, I love me some Debbie Allen
Okay.
and Felicia Rashad.
Now, Debbie Allen wants to bring Different World back. I think it'll have the opportunity to come back, to revamp it and bring it to 2020.
The thing is, Debbie
which
Allen, we need
Huxtable?
to
It has to
realize
be
that
Olivia
she is
going
like
to college.
Olivia's
a gym.
old.
She is, but I mean, she brought back Ravens
She could be-
home,
She could be a
or
a
maybe
teacher, a
yeah,
professor at,
or maybe Rudy's in grad school. I don't know, shit.
No,
So
they
y'all-
all old. They all 33.
Well, you know that's the end. But TV age never ages.
They look. They look.
Ooh, they look a hard 40.
They look
As
a
Karen
hard 40.
said, she looks a hard 40.
My thing is, a Different World could come back. You have Chloe Haley. You have Yarshadi. You
okay,
have,
like
you have,
a grown,
like a
grownish version
yeah.
of
You
that.
have Sky Jackson. I could pull where you want me to pull at.
And then we could bring Jasmine Guy as a professor.
Jasmine, a guy could be actually the dean.
See, the only thing
She
is
could
with
take
Jasmine.
Jennifer. She could take Jennifer.
Could you imagine
spot.
Whitley as a dean?
Yes, it would be hilarious. That's
It
what's
would
real.
be. Okay, but Jasmine Guy looks scary.
She does. She does need a little more makeup.
Maybe
Okay,
Freddie
yeah.
could be the dean.
Or
Oh, I would love
Charlie.
that.
Charlie. What's Charlie's
Kim.
last name? Kim.
Kim.
The girl that played Kim.
Kim.
She could be a dean.
Oh, I love her.
She can come. I do need that whole cast to
Cast
come
back,
back at
yeah.
some point. If they bring that back, I need the whole cast to come
So
back.
have they
for
done
it.
And so is
reunion
Jada
already
now?
too?
Are
They
we
want them
bringing?
to do
Are we
reunion.
bringing Jada back too?
Jada has to come
yeah.
back because
Lena
Hell
James.
yeah.
the thing was, Different World started to slide off, and then they brought in
The younger cast.
They brought in the younger cast.
Charmaine
like
and
a
them,
whole
yeah.
Charmaine,
little
yeah.
group of folks.
and
yeah.
Gina and old boy from Living Single, the
That's
one that
when we
was.
learned about. That's when we learned
Remember
about
the
AIDS,
assistant that worked
rape.
at the? Remember?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because Tisha Campbell was on the AIDS episode. Yeah.
and that's when we learned about rape. That's when we learned about being,
Domestic violence with
domestic-
Gina. Yeah,
it
Gina was getting
It was
abused.
a lot. I said Different
Yeah.
World was
They
much
touched on a lot of
Different
things.
World.
Okay, I must be late on the later episodes. I'm at.
Oh,
Yeah, you got
it's on
it.
Hulu.
They did 6.
It's on Hulu.
It is. Oh, Different World is.
Yeah,
Oh, Different World. It's on Netflix.
It's on
No.
Netflix. It's on both. I
No,
think
it's not on Netflix. They took it off with the Cosby scandal. But I'm gonna have to check Hulu. It's not on there no more. Trust me. I'm gonna look again. I could be wrong, but they took. I remember when it was on. They took it off during that whole trial
I
situation.
rewatched it because my favorite.
I'm gonna have to look on Hulu and see if it's
My
on there.
favorite episode of a Different World was the Mammy episode.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was my favorite episode.
Child, I
So
don't
y'all
know
to
that.
wrap up tonight. How we
Yes.
wrapping up tonight?
I don't have a road rage because shit.
I don't have a road rage, child. We just blessed to be
We
alive.
blessed to be here, COVID free.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, right now we still under COVID. We really don't have nothing coming up.
Just the new year we're anticipating going into. And the holidays we got to get through, you know, with our loved ones and
Yeah.
our families and our friends
I'm
and each
by
other.
by myself watching
Watching
some on Netflix.
Okay. So how we signing out tonight, y'all?
Um,
We should sign out with a toast. We got some more liquor left.
No.
Yes, we do.
Let's
Yes,
do
we
it.
do.
Let's
yes,
sign
we do.
out
Come
with
on,
a
really
toast.
quick, really quick.
Throw a little bubbly.
I appreciate you all. I miss y'all so
I miss y'all
freaking much.
so much.
We hadn't even been together in like what since the beginning of
The
the
summer.
year.
Oh, girl, don't give me that much.
No, it's too
That was
late.
the end of the month.
That's it, baby. That's
Okay,
it.
so what
Bottoms
we
up.
toasting to? To the freeway making it surviving COVID.
And then the freeway. So what is it? Season 3 or 4?
3, 4,
I
3.
know.
No, we're 3 because we took a big ass pause. So we're
Right.
still
So
in 3.
we're gonna do season 3. So season 3
Of the freeway.
of the freeway, baby. Clink, clink,
Clink,
clink,
clink,
clink,
clink,
clink,
clink,
clink.
clink.
This is not shots.
Why do we all
can't
get
It's
stand
champagne.
Good night. All right, signing off. Definitely go to the Freeway Dallas on Instagram. Follow us and also subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us individually. So me, follow G2 Treats. So G, the number 2 Treats, and then also if you want to follow me personally is Classycurvygirl. I'm out.
All right, for me, you can keep up with your boy at the underscore Jon underscore James, and all things fashion and style, Jon James Consulting, and
You can follow me. Oh shit, what is my Instagram? Oh, KVNG King Whitney 87 at Instagram. You'll probably see me soon, real soon, on other platforms. But I'll let y'all know more when I get the final say so that I can tell you more.
when you get them releases signed.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then y'all know what other things we have brewing. Hopefully y'all don't.
embarrass the freeway. I'm trying not to. I'm saying too much. Hey, y'all, we signing out.
So keep up with us. Y'all be safe on your rides home tonight, and we
Yes.
appreciate y'all riding with the freeway.
Yes. All right.
We out.